What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? It's your boy Miles Cunningham in the building. Oh shit! I need to get the banners. Let me start this up early because you know what? I don't even have the damn phone lines up. I'm supposed to have the phone lines up. I'm gonna let y'all watch the trailer while I get the phone lines up.
Everybody has game. The thing is though, is your game weak or is your game strong? See, that's the difference. See, having weak game is synonymous with having no game. But you have game, you have a strategy to get what you want, but your strategy might be weak.
I always tell these guys, snap your fingers. And I'll tell them, snap your fingers. Like, you hear that sound? I'm like, what is that sound? Bitch, that's a 17-year-old that just turned 18. That's a 19-year-old that just turned 21. They are just they're everywhere.
Hi, how you doing? You think I give a fuck about how you doing, bitch? All I want you to motherfucking do is open your mouth and say something so I can hear how your voice sounds so it can tell me how the fuck to get at you.
Your feelings are not facts. Because you feel like whatever you feel like, you can't get me to believe that there's more than two genders. You understand what I'm saying? And truthfully, I'm not sorry because I can't really make facts out of your fucking feelings. Matter of fact, fuck your feelings. There's only two genders. Only two genders. You trying to tell me that genders are neutral and niggas is trying to come up with 92 fucking genders, bro.
There's this narrative now that it's okay for a man to cry, and it's really pushing this sensitivity, express yourself, express your feelings. One thing I've always respected about my father growing up, I never seen my dad cry. Me and him would get into arguments, we would go at it, we would fight. I would say the harshest things to him I could to hurt his feelings, but I never broke him.
Shoot, just the right pair of shoes get your dick sucked. Just the right pair of shoes. Women don't, seriously, you could look like Boris Joe. You'd be 6'8", you know, have a print down to your knee. They look at those shoes, they bust, they just like, oh no, not him. Nah, boo-boo.
The bitches shine because of the nigga. Period. Like, and when it's functioning correctly, that's the way it is. So, on that note, dick is a gift. It's a gift. It's a gift.
You got to play your way from start to the end. That's having game. Because if you do that, what you expect is what's going to happen. See, don't no accidents happen with motherfuckers that got game.
Don't know accidents happen to motherfuckers that got game. Look, man, I gave Lucario the night off, you know what I'm saying? Because he's been working pretty hard, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, you know what, brother? Just chill. I'm going to do the show myself tonight, you know what I'm saying? And lately I've been going on a lot of dates, man. I'm going to be totally honest with y'all. Like towards the holiday season, ending the year 2021, I started to shit started slowing down, man. These chicks was not hollering back. Like it was horrible. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know if it's because this is the start of a new year and chicks maybe trying to turn over a new leaf. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they trying to find new dick. I don't know what it is, but I've been going out on dates like crazy. So I'm like, you know what? And they've been going pretty good. I haven't been smashing everybody, but they've been going pretty good as far as the quality of the dates and the interactions and such. So I wanted to talk about dating fundamentals. And I know a lot of guys be having questions about, you know, how to conduct themselves on dates and different things to be aware of, different things to look for. So I invite you guys to call in because, you know, it's just going to be me on here tonight, you know, just kind of working it out. You know what I'm saying? So I invite you guys to call in with your questions and we can get it done. We can tackle it. You know, we could talk about it. But the things I want to talk about, you know, in reference to dating fundamentals, I have 5 things here that I want to talk about. So number 1 is appearance, right? Number 1 is appearance. It's how you've been. Shout out to April MC. Matter of fact, yeah, shout out to the chat, man. I ain't even acknowledge the chat real quick. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to April MC. Appreciate you paying her rent, paying her trips. Anybody saw my little my little story. You know what I'm saying? I was doing a little Silk Sonic challenge. I fucks with Silk Sonic, man. If y'all not up on Silk Sonic, go fuck with them, man. Go check out this shit on YouTube or whatever. You know, get them some streams, because even there's this song called Fly. You know what I'm saying? It goes what the hell does he say? It's like you deserve to be with somebody as fly as me, and I deserve to be with somebody that's fly. You understand what I'm saying? Like, so there's a lot of game in a lot of the lyrics. You know what I'm saying? So go check out Silk Sonic, because they on that Pimp Player shit from back in the day. But shout out to Joe Blast, Bernie L, Desmond Cook, The Black Pearl, John Doe, Naza Kawanta, Jeff Rowe Babe. Who else is in there? All About the Benjamins, you know what I'm saying? Emmanuel Desir, True Color, Brad Davis, Ronnie Granados, Monogamous Player. What's up, homie? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody, all the moderators, you know, that's keeping this going. You know what I mean? Like I said, we holding it down for Lucario tonight. You know what I'm saying? Because my man got some business to take care of. I told him, take the night off because your black ass been working too much. You know what I'm saying? So 646, I see you in the caller queue. I'm gonna get to you, but I just want to talk about these 5 things that are important for dating before I get to the calls real quick. But feel free to call in and listen to the show. And then as soon as I'm finished, see, I just got another match right there. I'm telling you guys, it's going crazy. It's going crazy. And I don't know for sure, but I changed my profile. I changed my bio, and I said something really critical, and it's based on something that I've said before. So if you guys want to know what I put in my profile, schedule that 60-minute consultation with your boy. Go to my videos and hit the link, or go to my Instagram, Miles in the Game, and hit the link. If y'all want, anybody who schedules a 60-minute consultation, remember to ask me what I have in my profile. You understand? And I'm gonna just give y'all a clue. Remember, I told y'all that most of the chicks that are on dating apps are broken women. There's something wrong with them. And that is how I came up with my bio in my profile. You understand? So remember, if you guys schedule a 60-minute consultation with me, remember to ask me what I have in my profile, so I could tell you, I could break down the science of what I did in my profile. And I got them coming in, bro. I got them coming in. Like, no, bro, I kid you not. I'm set up for, matter of fact, I was set up for something tonight, but the person was questionable. Like, I don't know if y'all ever match with a chick that looks so damn skinny, it's like questionable. And that's what happened. And then they started texting me closer towards the time of the date, saying some weird shit. So I canceled the fucking date. I was like, you was already questionable from the beginning. Now you calling me, 2 hours before we're supposed to meet, talking some dumb. Actually, she hit me up an hour before the date and started saying some dumb shit. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just cancel. Peace to you. And then I blocked the contact, because I had already had her in my phone and all that shit. You understand what I'm saying? But that's what happens, guys, when you start pulling them in. Sometimes the transformers be sliding through. You understand? And y'all know what I be saying in the fucking trailer. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe in all them genders and all that crazy shit. So anyway, but make sure y'all, schedule the 60-minute consultation, and I'll tell you guys what I have in my bio. I'll tell you why I put it in my bio, and I'll tell you why I think it works. And the results have been crazy. So like I was saying, I had something tonight. I got something Tuesday. I actually got 2 on Wednesday. I got something. I ain't got nothing on Thursday. I got something on Friday, and I got something on Saturday. So it's been so consistent lately. I don't know. But anyway, so it's 5 things I want to talk about as far as dating fundamentals. It's appearance, environment and logistics, conversation and activity. And then there's the proposal and seduction. And number 5 is ending the date, which can happen 2 ways. You end the date by smashing, or you end the date by making plans for the next meeting. You understand? And that's assuming that the date is successful, and that's the only thing I assume, because I don't want to spend time worrying about dates that don't go right. Let's not put our energy into things that are not favorable to our personal interests. Right. So the first thing is appearance. Now, notice, guys, even in preparing for this show tonight, I set up the blue lights. I got on the blue shirt, everything. See, are y'all hearing these matches? Look, I'm not even joking. You see that shit? I'm not even joking. Anyway, yeah, so you have to be thoughtful, right? I set up the blue lights. I got on a blue shirt, so it matches. So everything that you're seeing in the frame right now is visually pleasing to the eye in general, right? Because there's a flow, right? I got the background blurred out. I got the the blue motif going on, the blue lights going on. I got the blue shirt, so that matches, right? So as a and I always tell guys, I like make sure you have a full length mirror in your house, in your crib, in your room, whatever it is. For you guys that probably live at home with your parents or something like that. Make sure you have a full length mirror in your house that you can check yourself out before you leave, right? Because before you worry about getting compliments from the chick, you have to be totally 100% confident and in alignment with how you look. You understand? Because that's going to be a starting point to your confidence and how you move during the date. You understand? So appearance, right? And y'all know me. I have a whole, I did a whole section of videos talking about taking care of yourself as far as like hygiene, making sure your clothes is clean, scraping your tongue, you know what I'm saying? Brushing your teeth, making sure you use some mouthwash, keep your shit fresh. You know what I'm saying? Making sure your hands and nails look neat. You understand? Make sure your hands and nails look clean and neat. You don't want no dirt under your fingernails. You understand? Because a woman thinks about all these things. She looks at your teeth, she looks at your hands, and she looks at your feet. You understand? Your shoes got to look good. Your hands got to look clean, and your mouth has to look clean, because she's thinking about. Trust me, even if these chicks acting like they're super like prudish and they don't want to do this and they don't want to do that, a woman is always thinking about kissing a man. A woman is always thinking about a man touching her. You understand? And a woman always wants to know the type of man she's dealing with, so she looks at his shoes. You understand? So that's why appearance is super, super duper important. Then we have environment, right? So environment has to do with where you choose to meet this chick, right? Where you choose to meet the girl, or where you choose to take her, depending. Me, usually the first date, I'm meeting her somewhere. Now, after we've been seeing each other a few times, and I start to catch a rhythm, and I start to, if she's worth it, and if she's a certain class of woman, then I may pick her up. You understand what I'm saying? And then take her to where I want to take her. But environment and logistics. And what I mean by logistics is, so for example, I'm lucky enough where I live in the downtown area of my city. Right. So most of the bars that I like to go to are just minutes away driving, and maybe, 10 minutes away walking. You understand what I'm saying? So I can literally, take them right back to the spot easily. Right. But let's just say you're not like me, where you live downtown. Right. Always have a plan to go get. So always know the hotels in the area. Always know the motels in the area. Always know the spots. Or if you got a friend that got a spot or something like that. Right. Or if you're in town for the weekend, you're visiting the city, try to make sure your Airbnb is in the nightlife area or whatever. You understand? Or in the area that you might hang out with the chick at, because you have to make these plans in advance. Kind of like how when we, I'm not sure if you guys know this, but on most of these dating apps, you can change the location for travel. So you can start swiping before you hit the city. So then when you hit the city, you can look at where your Airbnb is, or your hotel or whatever, and try to hang out in places close to your hotel or Airbnb. You understand? That's logistics. That's environment, right? And another thing with environment is, again, choose places that you're comfortable in. Choose places that you like to go to. Like, I have this place that I like to go to. It's one of those. It's a speakeasy style mixology bar. And so what that means is it's a speakeasy Speakeasy just means that there were places called speakeasies during the Prohibition era, and a lot of them were always in like secluded locations. So, for example, the place I go to is like it's in a basement, right? It's a basement establishment, but it's huge though. It's huge. It's not like a little hole in the wall, but it's huge. But it's in the basement, so it's kind of like, you know, in the cut. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like secluded, and it has a very vintage look. And the fact that it's a mixology bar, it means that you can get all types of drinks. It doesn't have to be alcoholic. You can get a really, funky beverage that, like, they have beverages that they burn, herbs, and like there's a beverage where they burn rosemary, right? So it smells real like fragrant and real cool, and and it could be just like fruit juices with rosemary or fruit juices with like mint leaves or something like that. So it doesn't even have to be alcoholic, you understand? But this is just a nice place. They play good music. That's something else that I like too. I love music. They play good music, and they have all these really nice vintage leather couches that are very, very comfortable. You understand? And so what I love to do is I love to take the girl, because the place is in the cut. I always tell them, hey, when you reach to the entrance, text me when you're here and I'll come get you. And for whatever reason, girls like that. It's like a show of leadership. It's like I'm bringing them into my environment, right? Because most of the time they never been there before. You understand? So I tell them, when you pull up to the entrance, I'll come get you. Just let me know when you're here, and I go get them. And then a lot of times I hear women say, "Oh, that was so nice of you coming to get me. I really appreciate that." It's like, guys don't do that type of stuff, and I feel comfortable with you. Blah 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 blah. I even had a girl say to me, she was like, matter of fact, it was a date that I was on last night. Yeah, last night. Date that I was on last night. The girl asked me, and I said this on Instagram Live as well. She asked me if I owned the place. You understand? She was like, "Do you own this place? You seem like you own this place." But like, and again, that was just a matter of, the reason why she felt that way is because of the way I set things up. I came and got her when she reached the entrance. So I brought her down the stairs, and then I walked her to the back, and I showed her where to sit. You understand? And I was just there chilling. And then the waitress came over. That was just by accident, but she saw us chilling there. She came over, and I already knew. I asked her just one question. I said, "What do you like to drink?" She said, "Tequila." So I said, "Boom! I know exactly what drink to get you." I ordered her drink. Then I got something for myself, and she was just like, "Wow, do you own this place? You just like, damn, you're just smooth and blah blah blah." And again, you want to bring girls to an environment that you're familiar with, because you want them to see you in a comfortable, calm, and confident state. You understand? So this is the impression that I gave to this woman. You understand? So the third thing I want to talk about is conversation and activity. So the place that you take them to, there has to be something to do. Now, for me, I just like to talk. I like to talk. I like to converse. I like to get to know the person. I hardly ever read like profiles. I just need to know probably her age and, how far she is from downtown. And that's it, really. Everything else I like to learn during conversation. Right. And I even say this during the conversation. I'm like, I don't really read profiles and all that. So I'm going to ask you stuff that you put in your profile, because, you know what I'm saying? I don't really pay attention to that shit. But again, conversation or activity, there has to be something about the date that you're going to do. So, some of you guys, I don't know, you might want to do a walk in a park. Make sure you know a place in the park that actually has a view or has something special about it that you guys can look at or talk about or see. Like, I have this other place that I like to go to. It's a wine bar where they really only serve wine, but it's also an art gallery, and they have really nice, like, funky chairs, right? Where they're very unique. So you can sit in the chair and it's a unique experience, or you can walk around and look at the art. You understand what I'm saying? So conversation or activity, there has to be something to do that you can bond over with the woman, right? You want to create some type of experience in the environment that you bring her into. You understand? So first appearance, environment, logistics, and then conversation / activity. You understand? This is how you bond with her. A lot of you guys talk about, oh, I want to build rapport. Well, this is how you bond with her. You understand? And at the same time, you have to mix in what you really want. Okay. Now, some of you guys, maybe you just, maybe you want to be more indirect and you want to just get to know her. It's the first date. So you're not really pressing anything. Me personally, I don't press anything, but I always end up talking about sex. Always. You understand what I'm saying? I figure out some type of angle to get to talk about sex. I don't care how I do it. Sometimes I don't know how I'm going to do it, but she'll say something, she'll do something, and I will angle it towards sex. Like I told you guys the other day, like sometimes if something's on her shirt and she brushes her shirt like this, I'll tell her, I'll be like, ooh, what you doing? She'd be like, what you mean? I was just brushing the dust off my shirt. I was like, yeah, but you did it kind of slow and sensual though. Like you kind of like doing it. Like you was just, and I'll tease her and say some shit like that. And then she'll start laughing. And then I'll start asking her, so where else do you like to touch on your body? And then she'll giggle, but she'll actually answer me. You understand what I'm saying? And then I'll lean in closer and probably ask her, I'll be like, so what's your favorite position or whatever? So I always end up talking about sex, but that's what I like to do. You guys got to get your own, your own vibe, your own experience, create your own experience based on your dating style. You understand? But I'm just explaining to you the type of stuff that I like to do. And then there is the proposal or seduction. Now, this is optional. Since I like to talk about sex, I'm always trying to provide the option for sex on that first night. You understand? Depending on where I see the date going and depending on how excited she gets when we do talk about sex. And usually when we do talk about sex like that, we usually end up, making out, kissing and stuff, feeling on each other, doing shit. Right. So at some point, that's when I start to, suggest like, I start to ask her, so how long do I have you for? Right. Because a lot of the women that I meet with, they are mothers or they have jobs that they got to probably be at work. I got to be at work in the morning and blah, 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 whatever. So I always start. So as when we finish that, halfway finished with the first drink or we finish with that first drink, and by that time we're already kissing or making out or whatever. That's the point where I start to actually give the proposal or start to present the seduction. Right. Where I'm like, hey, how long do I have you? You understand? And she's like, oh, well, I didn't have a time limit. I was just like when the chick starts saying shit like that, I'd be like, you know what? I got this cool thing back at my apartment that we're going to go check out. Or I got a really cool view of the city by my apartment. We could go check that out. And if she doesn't object, then I know I got her. You understand what I'm saying? At least I know she wants to come back to the apartment. Right. And trust me, when she steps into the apartment, I got lights like this on, but that's another thing. So that's the seduction. That's a proposal. You understand? Now, like I said, not every guy is looking for sex on that first night because I might be trying to be a little bit more indirect. Maybe you're trying to get to, know the girl. Right. So that leads me to my third one, which is ending the evening. Now, for guys that want to smash like me, you're going to end up smashing and then you're going to get up. This is the first night. So there's not too much. Don't do too much cuddling because you want her to enjoy herself, but you want her to also begin to miss you as soon as possible. You want her to begin to miss you as soon as possible. So after the smash, get her a towel or something, have her, wipe herself off, freshen up, whatever she want to do. Sometimes I'm more of a gentleman about that shit. Sometimes I'll find their clothes and hand them their clothes and shit. I hand them their clothes and like a towel, show them where the soap is and all that shit, like all that shit. Or sometimes I'll even take a shower with them or something like that. But again, it just depends on the vibe of the evening. Right. And, it won't be no long drawn out shit, but it'll be like, hey, let's freshen up real quick. Right. Or here's a towel, whatever, you can freshen up real quick. And so I have her knowing that it's pretty much time to go. Like I'm going to drive you back to your car or whatever. And then I always tell them to text me when they get home because that's how I feel like that's how the night should end. I want to know that you got home safely. And I also want to kind of christen the night with a text that shows that everything that we did was consensual and mutual. You understand what I'm saying? That, and, say, be like, hey, I made it home. Hey, glad you made it home. Had a really good time with you tonight. And then she say something like, yes, me too. I had a great time. All right, good night. Have a good night. Whatever. So that's how you end the night, with the smash. Now, if you're not smashing, then you're ending the night by, walking her to her car, or walking her to her bus, or whatever it is, walking her to her train. If you're taking public transportation, if you're in the city, waiting with her for her Uber, whatever. And then during that time, you got to make plans for the next time you're getting ready to see her. At least discuss it. You don't have to. In most times for me, I don't really have to nail down all the details, but I at least want to start to discuss, hey, so when is the next time you're free, right? Or what day next week is best for you? Because like I always say, a rule of thumb is once a week, right? So you see her this week, you ask her what day next week is best for you, for us to meet up again, or for us to hang out again. Because I really enjoy my time with you. You're a cool person, blah, 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 like all that stuff, right? So she'll say Wednesday, right? And I'll be like, all right, perfect, Wednesday. So here's what I'm gonna do. You're going to go home. You're going to text me, let me know that you got home safe. And between today and the end of the week, I'm going to text you all the details for when we meet up on Wednesday. You understand what I'm saying? You let her know that you're going to take care of everything. You understand? Because here I want to also tell you guys something too. What happens with a lot of women is that during these dates, they don't always know if you're all the way feeling them. They don't always know if they're validated by you. They don't always know that you even care to see them again, especially after you've had sex, right? So what you always want to let them know that you're interested in seeing them again, that it wasn't just that the date was actually good. Like, these are the situations where validation comes in handy, because a lot of women, they go out on dates, and sometimes they have what they think is a good date, and the guy never calls them back. Or they go out on dates, they have sex with a guy, and the guy never calls them back. Because a lot of guys, as we know, they have a lot of vitriol for women. They have a lot of, sneaky intentions for women. So they act like they like them. They have sex with them, and then, they never call them again. I guess that's what they call pump and dump and all of that nonsense. Me, on the other hand, once I have a good time with a female, I automatically want to see her again. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's no problem for me. I love women. I love hanging out with women. I love spending time, having sex, all of that good shit. You understand? So I'm looking at it like, yes, I want to see you again. I want to check you out next week. You understand? But still, there's limitations. Like I said, I'm not telling her, hey, so you want to hang out tomorrow? I'm not telling her that. I'm telling her what time next week is good for you. Or if not next week, the week after that. Some women, they have situations where they can only see you every other week, and that's cool too. Just be like, just let me know what it is, right? You start to discuss plans for the second meeting. So you let her know, I had a good time. I would like to see you again. You understand? A lot of time guys are afraid to have that discussion, and then the girl goes home, and then they ghost them. A lot of times she didn't ghost you because she wasn't interested. She ghosted you because she felt that you weren't interested. Because what do we know about females? They're always thinking and overthinking shit. So they think, oh my God, he wasn't feeling me. And you know what? I don't want to even have a second date, because if he's not feeling me now, so on the second date, he's probably going to try to, have sex with me and never call me again and blah, blah, blah. Remember, we're talking about women. We're talking about emotional, insecure people who don't always understand, what a man thinks of them. You get what I'm saying? So you have to be very proactive in this situation. So if you had a good time with her, you start to discuss plans for the next meeting, but it has to be at least a week later. All right. So that's pretty much how you end the night. You end the night with a kiss or a nice hug, or I don't know. If she don't kiss you though, for me personally, if a chick don't kiss me on the first date, I really don't. There probably won't be a second date. You understand what I'm saying? But if we did make out, if we did get hot and heavy, but we didn't smash, I feel like there's possibly a second date. And in those situations where we don't smash, I leave it up to her to holler back at me, because I'm busy still messing with chicks that's giving me ass. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm not worried about one chick and her, she's her trying to figure out the decision. But when she feels like it, it's up to her to hit me back, and then we could have that second date, because I'm already dropping hints about what's going to happen on the second date. You understand? Like, I'll say shit like, so what's your favorite position? So I'll know for next time we meet up. I'll say shit like that. You understand what I'm saying? But again, that's just my style. Not everybody's trying to smash, that early or whatever. Although you should, but that's probably a whole nother video. But that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna just go over them again. So it's appearance, how you look, how you feel about how what you're presenting to the woman on a physical level. And also on a social level, right? Because you want to feel confident about how you look and how you feel. And then there's environment, logistics. You understand the places that you take her to, how comfortable you are in those places, the proximity it is to where you stand and shit like that. You understand? Conversation and activity. You want to create an experience where you can bond with the female, right? You can bond with her. You can relate to her on some level, either through conversation or through activity, something that you find interesting, because you're bringing her into your world, right? And then there is either the proposal or you end the evening. But either way, as long as you enjoyed yourself and you want to see the woman again, you got to start dropping hints and having a discussion about seeing her at least 1 week from that day. You understand what I'm saying? Or seeing her the following week. You understand? So these are things that we got to do in the fundamentals of dating. And I'm going to take this call real quick. 646. 646. What's going on, bro? Thanks for holding. What's going on with you?
I'm gonna gut you like.
Oh my God. You waited so long. He waited so long for that. And y'all can put questions in the chat too. If you have any questions, y'all can put questions in the chat and y'all could call in. Yeah, but that's all right. So we got Jay. Jay says, J98 says, how can you check a woman's hygiene before you go to kiss her on the first date? Check a woman's hygiene. So I'm assuming you're talking about her oral hygiene, right? Her mouth. Me personally, I look at a woman's mouth, and usually I end up talking real close with them. So it's a if I'm in close proximity, then I can pretty much smell if they have terrible breath. You understand what I'm saying? This is why you have to work on your behavior and how you carry yourself on dates, because you want to get close to the woman, right? You want to smell her perfume. You also want to smell her breath. You want to make sure that she is clean in that way before you kiss her. So yeah, that's very important. But like for example, a lot of guys, they're afraid to sit next to the girl. They sit over on this side, and then they have the girl sitting on the other side. Not me. If I go to a restaurant situation or a bar where it has a booth, we're sitting on the same side of the booth. You understand? Because I want to put my arm around, I want to get close to her and all that type of shit. Let me see. All right, let's get this call real quick. 707. You are on live with Miles Cunningham. What's going on with you?
I'm doing good. How about yourself, Miles? I have a question for you, bro.
I'm chilling, bro. All right, go ahead with your question, bro.
Okay, you know how a lot of times people look at bars at a place to go pick up women, but like at a bar, they're drinking, right? So how you gonna hook up with her that night if she's been drinking?
What you mean? How? What do you mean?
I know if a woman's obviously drunk, you shouldn't hook up with her. I know that.
Why? Yeah.
But,
okay. Okay.
But what about she's been drinking and you didn't see her drinking, and she's not drunk, obviously. It's obvious that it's not like blatant obvious that she's drunk. Should you still try to hook up with her? What do you think?
Well, see, this is what I'm talking about as far as having awareness when you're talking to women. You should be you should be able to talk to a woman and get an idea of where she's at to know if she's kind of drunk or not. You understand what I'm saying?
Because you know what, I run into these women and I didn't know they were drunk, and they were like flirting with me.
Okay.
And but but I was working, so
Uh-huh.
I and it's against the rules to hook up with women while you're working at the place where I work at.
Okay.
But they were flirting with me, and they like invited me over to their resort, to their
To the
what
room?
you might call it. Yeah, invited me to their hot tub in their resort,
Okay.
and I turned it down because I felt in order for me to do that, I would have needed to say something sexual to them or show my sexual interest in them to like be able to gauge their reciprocal sexual interest in me. And in order for me to do that, I would have to risk me putting her off, and I'm at work. What if they complain about me? And then the next day, I talked to a psychic, and they told me that they were drunk, but it wasn't obvious to me that they were drunk. Honestly,
You needed to
and
talk
like,
to a psychic?
yes,
Oh, Jesus. Um, okay. If you're at work and the rule is not to mess with the women, then just don't mess with the women at your job, bro. Like, just don't do it.
but see, like my question, yeah, I understand that it does make sense.
Your example was at your job.
Like,
So give me another example then. Give me an example that's not at your job. Did anything like this happen outside of your job?
Well, sometimes, well, I'm just
See, it's never happened outside of your job. It's never happened outside of your job. And what I'm telling you is that when you're in a regular environment at a regular bar, all you need to do is talk to the woman and have a certain level of awareness to figure out if she's drunk or not. And if she's too drunk to where you feel comfortable, then you leave her alone. You understand? If you think that a woman being drunk will put you in danger, then you leave her alone. Period.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, you just explained my question. So like, if I start talking to her and I feel like she's too drunk,
Yes.
like, okay, she's off limits.
Yes.
But like, if like I don't feel like she's drunk or drunk enough because it's not plainly obvious that she is.
Right.
Then like, you think it's okay, or what do you think?
Well, you have to remember that people go to bars so they can consume alcohol, right? So there's always going to be a certain level of intoxication. But as long as the woman has her faculties and she is coherent, then you should be in a good space. But if she's falling all over the floor, if she's slurring her words, if she can't, make eye contact with you, then that means that you should leave her alone. That's what that means. You understand?
Yeah,
but again, this is about your level of awareness. It's not as much about the woman as it is about your level of awareness. And I'm talking to you right now, and I can tell that you don't have enough experience in this to even know when a woman is drunk. Do you understand? So what you need to do is you need to casually talk to more women at bars so you can understand the different nuances of what a drunk woman may sound like. Not to sleep with her, but just talk to them just to see the different levels of intoxication. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I do. But you know what? Like, I don't drink. I'm against drinking.
Okay, so why are you talking about wait. You don't drink. So why are you talking about women at bars?
Because, like, hypothetically, what?
No. Let's not do hypotheticals, bro. Let's not do hypotheticals. If you don't hang out at bars, then why would you be worried about women at bars?
Because, like, I do hang out at bars indirectly, but I don't go there to drink.
You hang out at bars indirectly? Explain what you mean.
Meaning that I don't go there to get drunk or even get one drink. I just go there to look at the hoes.
You go there to look at the hoes?
Yes.
Okay. Is there a place that? No, hold on. Is there? Bro? Let me ask you something. Is there a place that you personally like to go to?
I can't really. As far as like to go out and hang out, yeah. I can't think of any right now. No.
You see, that's the problem, bro. You still need to figure out who you are. You still need to find out where you like to hang out. You still need to find out things about yourself. How old are you?
Me,
Yes, you.
I'm 38.
You're 38. So you're 38. Almost. That means you're almost 40, and you still don't have a good idea of where you like to put yourself on a given evening.
I like going to the gym, you know what I mean? But like, I mean, I feel like you're referring like
As far as
when you go out,
recreation,
you know what I mean?
sir,
That's what
sir,
I
I'm
mean, right?
talking about
Yeah,
recreation.
yeah.
I'm talking about enjoyment, entertainment, to enjoy yourself. Where do you like to go? You see, this is how I know that you don't have enough experience. You're asking me about questions about things that you don't even do. You don't really do these things. You may work at a bar, but you don't do anything that would even warrant the question. You need to go out and experience more. And you need to create a certain level of awareness. Have you consulted with any of the guys on the Real Game No Theory panel?
What do you mean by consulted?
Have you scheduled a one-on-one consultation, a one-on-one conversation with any of us?
No, I haven't.
No, you haven't. Are you on a program? Are you on a Bad Boy membership or anything like that?
I'm thinking about like becoming a member in the future.
Okay. See. All right. Listen, bro. I'm gonna let you go, but what I need you to know is that you need to experience more. So now you don't have to become a member and you don't have to have a consultation, but you need to put yourself out there a little bit more so you can. So when you do ask a question, you know more about what you're talking about. Right now, you're just dealing with hypotheticals. Hypotheticals is not necessarily going to help you. You have to go out and get real life experience. All right.
All right, my man.
All right, man. It was good talking to you. Take care, and thanks for supporting the show. I appreciate you. All right, let's go to 267. You're on live with Miles Cunningham. What's going on?
Hello?
Yo, what's going on, bro?
Oh, yeah. What's up, bro? So I just wanted to call in because I wanted to know how should you, what's the best way to prioritize dating in your life?
What's the best way to prioritize dating? Well,
yeah,
I think it's really just a matter of time management. You just got to schedule your day. You understand?
Okay.
So, all right. Let's look at it this way. You have a job?
No, I'm working on a business though. Like I'm a part of a business partnership.
How old are you?
18.
All right. So you still live at home, yes?
Yeah.
All right. What do you go to school?
No, I just graduated in June.
All right, congratulations. What else are you trying to do? As you trying to go to college?
No, I just want to start my own fitness business, and
you starting your own fitness business. Tell me how on a given day how do you do that? What's the business? What does that entail? Like, what do you do with that?
So you're talking about like with the journal I'm already doing? So yeah, basically what I do is like a DMO. So that's a daily operation of the business and how we function in a business and how we invite people to come join our business. And I basically just schedule a certain time out of the day to just handle that. Then the rest of the day is just like I'm not really doing much. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so you have a fitness business, so that means you have to keep yourself fit, right? You got to work out and shit so you can look a certain way so you can recruit people, yes?
Oh, right. Yeah, my bad. I left that out, bro.
See, like how the fuck am I telling you about your business and I don't even know what the fuck you're doing? Do you understand how crazy that is?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just pointing it out. No, I ain't trying to no shade, no nothing. Just trying to point it out. And I know you were a young boy, so it's all good. It's all good. That's my bedtime going. It's all good. So, I'm not trying to get at you like that, but I need you to understand. I need to point that out just so you can see that. But anyway, basically it's about priority. It's about setting up your schedule for the day. So if you work out for an hour, then you know, okay, I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna take my supplements, I'm gonna work out for an hour, and then after my workout, I'm gonna take a shower, get dressed, and then I'm gonna do my marketing scheme, right? Whatever that is on Instagram, maybe you could do a video or something. Maybe you could talk about some fitness shit and put it up on YouTube, whatever. That might take 2 to 3 hours or something like that. And then after that, in your downtime, right now, how do you source women?
I use right now, I'm gonna keep it a being. Like for a minute, I ain't even been in the field too much. You know what I'm saying? Like I just been focusing on my business and shit like that. But I do want to start to get into it
in your life.
You know what I'm saying? So,
all right, no. But all right, so just answer this question for me. In your life right now, where the bitches at? Like, I'm not saying that the bitches that you have. I'm just saying, where are the females in your life? In your day-to-day passings, are there any females? Do you see or come in contact with any females, and where they at?
Currently, no, but it is a lot of females around. You know what I'm saying? Like,
what city are you in, or what city are you near?
I'm in Philly right now.
You in Philly, okay? And so you just kind of stay home and work on your business and work out and shit. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, one thing I could tell you to do is in your in between time, you need to get on the dating apps and start swiping and start trying to source women through that. You understand? Or you can mix it. You can mix your business with your sourcing, because you can market your fitness business on Instagram and start hollering at chicks. Mm-hmm. And be like, yo, you seem like a pretty fit girl. I would love to work out with you and possibly do some videos to promote my fitness business. And at the same time, you kind of cute. What you doing Friday night? You see what I'm saying?
Right, I feel you.
But okay, so once you do that, right? So you can say to yourself, I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna work out for an hour and a half, whatever, then take a shower, get dressed. Get dressed now. Like, honestly, get dressed. Don't just put on bullshit and some slides. I'm talking about get dressed, so you look good,
I don't do shit like that.
Right? However you market your business, seriously market your business for maybe 1 to 3 hours, or however you do it, right? Maybe eat some lunch or whatever you do. Maybe that's a half hour. And then that other time, you say to yourself, well, for an hour or two, I'm going to do what Miles Cunningham suggested, where I'm going to get on Instagram and I'm going to search chicks and I'm going to talk about my fitness business with them, but I'm also going to let them know I'm interested in dating them. You understand?
I bet.
And so now you have your whole day scheduled out. And then in the evening, you have dinner with the fam. And then maybe you call up your boys and y'all talk, or you said you're in a partnership, right?
Yeah.
Right. So maybe you have a certain amount of time where you have a conference with your homie, and then y'all talk about your business and what your plans are and whatever. And then that's your day. That's your day. But
then I got a little night routine too. So I just
you have a what routine?
I said like a night routine. I got a night routine too. So
what does that entail?
I read 15 minutes a self-development book, hop in the shower, you know what I'm saying, brush my teeth, shit like that.
Okay, so you have it. So look, right then and there, you have an understanding. So you prioritize your night routine, right?
No, I ain't even started yet.
You ain't started yet.
It started at 8:45, but I've been waiting because I got another call.
Okay.
I got another a team call. So
you got a team call. Okay. But all I'm saying is you have an understanding of that there are things that you need to do on a consistent basis.
Right.
So that's what I'm saying. There are things that you just have to do on a consistent basis, and you have to schedule it out. You understand? And you have to put a certain amount of time to each thing that is important. That's what prioritization is called. Like, that's basically what prioritizing is. But you fit important things into your schedule, right? That's all it is.
All right, bet.
All right. So good luck with that, and good luck on your business, bro. I mean that sincerely, and thanks for supporting the show. All right.
For sure. Thanks, bro. Appreciate you.
All right, peace, man. All right, let's get to 513. 513. What's going on with you, 513?
Hello.
Hey, buddy, what's going on?
What's good, man?
What's up, bro? How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. I have kind of a weird question.
Okay.
My girl and I were kind of in we are in an open relationship,
Mm-hmm.
and I do see other women,
Okay.
and she does see other guys,
Okay.
and for some reason that still stings me a little bit. Is that some kind of insecurity or an ego thing?
It's both. It's both, and it's mostly. I'll tell you, it's normal, bro. It's normal, right? But how old are you?
I'm 30.
You're 30, and how long you guys been doing this open thing?
Since we started being together.
How long?
Since November. Yeah, we've been together since November.
You've been together, and when you first started, you both agreed that you wanted to be open.
Yes, actually, when we first met, which was a year ago, because I've dated her for a year, we talked about it. I knew the thing. I had it in my last relationship as well, but there was still some sting there. But I don't really react to it because I try to separate my actions from my emotions. But I can't help. Sometimes there's just a little sting every once in a while.
Okay, so what about it exactly stings?
I don't know. I guess.
No. Listen, bro. Look. I will end this call right now if you're not totally upfront and truthful with your shit, bro. Don't fuck with me. I will end this call right now. Now I'm gonna ask you again exactly what stings about the situation.
I think she'll find someone better than me.
Okay, now, so what you're dealing with is definitely an insecurity. That's what you're dealing with.
Okay.
Okay. So what is it about open relations? Why are you interested in open relationships if you're so worried about her finding someone quote unquote better than you?
Because I do believe one, because I do want to see other girls and also date. I mean, she's also a really good girlfriend as well, but I want her to have her freedom too. I mean, she's her own woman and everything. So.
But at the same time, you think she's going to find someone better than you. Why do you think that there's someone better than you?
I mean, I just don't feel like I've reached I just don't feel like I haven't reached I'm not where I'm supposed to be.
You're not where you want to be. So see, here's the thing you have to understand. And the reason, and we always tell you guys that the game is not about the girl. The game is about you. The stinging that you're feeling has nothing to do with whoever she might be with and if they're better than you. The stinging you're feeling is just a reflection of the way you feel about your own state in life. You understand?
Yeah, I understand.
There are things you said that you don't think you're at the place where you're supposed to be. And that's the part that's bugging you. Her being with other men just reminds you of the fact that you don't feel like you're where you're supposed to be. You understand that?
Yeah, I do. I understand.
Yeah, it's honestly like it's really just a mirror or a reminder. And so what I would tell you is that every time you feel that sting, don't think about her being with other men. Think about what you need to fix in your own life. You get that?
Yeah, I get it.
Because no matter if she stays with you or if she leaves you, if you haven't fixed those things you need to fix, it still comes back to you. It has nothing to do with her. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Are you willing to talk about it? Like what do you, tell me something that you would like to improve about yourself in general.
I mean, honestly, like objectively speaking, I'm not doing that bad, like at all in life, really. I guess I guess it's just some insecurities I have in myself. Like, I don't know. I guess it's pretty deep than kind of deeper than I thought.
So do you
don't know.
have any type of traumas that you need to deal with? Do you feel, or like, do you have any kind of issues with your family, your parents, your dad?
No, I don't. I don't have really. I mean, there's probably some stuff I probably need to talk to my dad, but we're not like beefing or anything. We're not, so there's no like hostility.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't see him much. I only see him, birthdays and holidays pretty much because we're all so busy.
Right. And okay, so let me ask you just a regular question. What could if you could change something, right? If you could, snap your fingers and just make it happen, what would you change about yourself or your life or your situation?
If I could just change it.
Yep.
I guess how I see myself really, because I guess I don't really see myself. I just see myself okay, and I guess that's the issue.
You just see yourself as okay. So that's what I'm saying. What could make you spectacular? What could make you spectacular?
I don't know, man. That's a good question.
So you're looking down upon yourself and you don't even know why.
Yes.
That's interesting. That is interesting.
Yes.
Now, let me ask you a question. Have you ever met anyone exactly like you?
I mean, I see the way I am through people, but I'm not sure because I can't see myself objectively.
Answer the question, bro. Answer the question. Answer the question. Have you ever met anyone exactly like you?
No.
Okay. Now, do you think that that's a good thing or a bad thing?
That's I guess a bad thing.
It's a bad thing that you've never met anyone like you. Okay, see.
I mean, I guess that's you see where I'm going. Yeah, I know the right answer, but it's just how.
No. There's no such thing as a right answer. There's no such thing as a right answer because the answer is just going to lead you to the truth. So there's no such thing as a right answer. If you think it's a bad thing that there's no one else on this planet like you, right? So that simply means that there's something that you can't put your finger on that you don't like about yourself, bro. That's all that means. That's all that means. That's why there's no right or wrong answer. The answer that you give is going to lead you to the truth. And I'm telling you, on just my humble opinion, you can take it or leave it. There's something about yourself that right now you can't put your finger on it. During this conversation, you can't seem to put your finger on it for whatever reason. Maybe you're nervous, maybe you're just not thinking straight, or maybe you literally can't figure it out. But there's something you don't like about yourself. You understand? Because you started out by saying you thought this was about the open relationship situation with your girl. And then you said something about her finding someone better. You understand? And then I asked you.
I do.
Yeah, go ahead.
Give me 1 second. I mean, I listen to you guys all the time. I know, I know it's an inward thing. I know it's an inward thing, but it just reminds me of it when she sees the other guy, I guess. Like, I know it's an inward issue.
Yeah, we discussed that. It's her being with other dudes just reminds you of the possibility that she might like another guy, quote unquote, better than you. But that has everything to do with what you think of yourself. And what I'm saying to you is you probably, you know what, I'm gonna just get to it. You probably need to go talk to somebody, honestly. Because because I'm not a therapist, so I can't tell you what it is. You have to talk to somebody to really seriously uncover what that is and then deal with that. It might be trauma, or it might just be self-image. Maybe something happened in your life that kind of diminished your confidence or something like that. You understand what I'm saying? But the fact that you're not celebrating your unique identity means that there's something about yourself that you don't like. And so you have to figure out what that is in order to fix all the other problems that you think you have. Because all of your problems actually stem from that thing. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah. So you need to get to the point where you like the fact that there's nobody else on this earth like you. You need to like that shit. If you don't, then there's something wrong and you need to go figure out what it is. And it has nothing to do with your girl. It has absolutely nothing to do with your girl. And if you're trying to put it on your girl to try to figure out what's stinging, it stings.
No.
Oh, it stings. What kind of bullshit is that? It stings when my girl goes out with. Come on, bro.
I know. I guess I'm my bad, man. I guess
No. Don't apologize. Don't apologize because I feel like this call was good for you. I feel like it's leading you into a direction where you really can see what the real problem is. Because you called in thinking it was one thing, and I've exposed the truth to you that it's something else. So this call was good. Don't apologize.
Yeah.
It was good. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I never blame my girl for anything. Like I it's always I listen to you guys. It's always the man's fault.
Right.
So.
Yeah. So go talk to somebody, man. Yo, how old are you? You said you was again?
30.
30. Okay. Yeah. Yo, go talk to somebody. Look, therapy is not as uncommon as you think, man. Seriously. Therapy is not as uncommon as you think.
No,
the same reason why you guys listen to us.
No, my girl does therapy.
Exactly. So shit. But I'm gonna tell you one thing. Make sure you get a male therapist. You understand me?
Yes, sir.
Never talk. Don't you ever talk to a fucking female therapist, and don't go to couples therapy either. If the couples therapist is a female, do not do it. Trust me. I've been there and I've done that. So trust me. All right. But good luck to you, and thank you for calling in and sharing your story, man. I appreciate you.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
All right, take it easy, bro. All right, let's get to 646. What up, 646? You on live with Miles Cunningham. What's up?
Yo, it's good. And don't do that voice, man. Shy from Brooklyn.
What's up, man? I'll be feeding these bitches.
I don't sound like that, man.
What's up with you, bro? Good to hear from you, man. How you doing?
I'm good. Chilling. I just had a quick question.
Okay.
I'm actually about to see one of my chicks in Harlem.
Okay.
She got a little spicy. So I just wanted your input about, whether she was being disrespectful or not. But I kind of figured she just had a bad day. But
nigga, let's hear this shit.
So pretty much
Stop trying to give her excuses.
Doctor, actually.
All right, go ahead. I'm sorry. I keep talking.
So she's a doctor, or at least she's doing her residency. So she's about to become a
listen. Stop trying to qualify the disrespectful behavior and tell me what the fuck she said.
All right. So she called me. She wanted me to come over today because she had an exam, and she was like, "I had a long day, so come over." So I was like, "All right, cool, no problem." I was like, I wasn't planning to come over, so I was like, you know what? Order me some food, call me a cab to come to you, and I want to see you naked, and I want you naked.
Mm-hmm.
She was like, no. I was like, what do you mean no? No to what? She was like, to the naked part. I'm like, what you mean no? She was like, well, you could have said it in a better way. I'm like,
yeah, no, man, no. Like, no. How long you been with this chick?
How long? Probably 4 5 months.
5 months.
4 or 5 months.
Now, which priority is she? Is she the first priority chick, second priority chick, third?
She's the second.
She's the second priority chick, and she know you deal with other women, right?
Yep, I told her that.
Okay.
From the beginning. Because she asked me.
No, bro. Okay, let me ask you. How do you usually propose things to her? Like, have you said that's something like that to her before?
No, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, I'll tell her if she's coming over by me, I'll say, listen, wear a dress, wear this wig. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'll tell her what to wear. I'll tell her, okay, I want you to make me X, Y, and Z. Let's go here.
Have you ever said, I want to see you, I want you naked, or I want to see you naked?
I haven't said that before, but I've said I want you in this particular outfit or this, lingerie.
Mm-hmm,
you know what I'm saying? It just depends on the day.
There's not much difference then.
Mm-hmm.
There's not much difference then, bro. So you have to understand that her resistance, right, is stemming from something. It's stemming from something. Now, it could be because she had a long day. Right. It could be because she's dealing with the stress from the test and all that stuff. But at the same time, she needs to know who she's dealing with when she's talking to you. You understand?
Agreed.
So this is something that now let me ask you, after she said that, what actually happened? Take me through the sequence of events after she said that.
Perfect. So when she said that no, I kind of, froze for a second. I'm, making sure I actually heard a no.
Right.
I'm like, what you mean no? She's like, oh, you could have said it better. I'm like, so I said to her, well, I'm not coming.
Right.
She said, oh, come on, why you acting like that? Yeah, she said, oh, come on, why you acting like that? Okay, blah, blah. I forgot. Like she pretty much said, why you acting like that? And, she said, I'm calling the cab and I'm ordering the food.
And are you getting, and so you should have been like, and you getting naked too, right? That's what you should have said.
Yes. Because I actually ended up hanging up the phone because I told her I was doing something and I'll call her back. So the conversation kind of ended shortly after.
Mm-hmm. And then you went over there?
I'm not there yet.
Oh, you're on the way.
Yeah, I'm on the way.
Okay. And what was the last conversation you had before you got on your way?
She would just ask me if I'm ready because she was calling an Uber.
Okay. Here's what I want you to do. And I think this is probably your best bet. I want you to check her, but do it in a certain way, right? When you actually get there, right? If she's not naked, then you say to her, "Didn't I tell you to get naked?" Right? And then if she starts to talk all that bullshit, you go up to her and you tell her to shut up. And then you start whispering shit in her ear and be like, I told you to get naked. What, you want a spanking? Is that what you want? You understand? And then you turn it into, check her, but use it as a frame for like the initiation of a sexual act. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Right. I get what you're saying.
Now, if you do that and she still objects, then you have an issue on your hands and she probably needs to be demoted.
Yeah. And to your point, what you just said, usually like something like that, not something like this, but I mean, there was a little misunderstanding last time I went to see her where I kind of got there a little bit later than I should have, and she was a little bit, I guess, unhappy that I got there later.
Did you contact her and let her know you were going to be late, or you just showed up late?
Yes, No. I text her. That I was going to be there later. but she wasn't happy that I was going to be there later. You know what
No,
I'm saying?
See, that's strike two, bro. You're dealing with a woman that don't respect you, bro. You're dealing with a woman that halfway don't respect you, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because I can show you text where a woman will say, oh, you know, I'll be ready for you at 8:00, and I'll say to her, well, I can't make it to you till 10, and then their next reply is, okay, I'll be ready at that time. You understand? That's the difference between a woman who feels like you're on her time and a woman who knows that she's on that she's on your time. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Right.
The fact that
I'm probably not explaining it.
Listen. It's not much you really need to explain. The fact that she's getting to spend time with you should be a treat. What we always tell you guys. Or, well, shit, what does Boss Mac tell you? Dick is a gift, right?
Dick is right.
She knows that you see other women. So she knows in the back of her mind that she needs to compete. She needs to be, if she wants to spend time with you, then she has to show herself to be agreeable and that she's worth spending time with. So she can't be giving you all this friction. Do you understand?
Right.
If she truly values the time that she gets to spend with you, she's not going to give you this resistance and friction and attitude, bro. She's flexing her muscles because she thinks that you're on her time. Now, I'm not and that's why I asked you if you contacted her and let her know that you were going to be late, because there's a difference between just showing up late and acting like you didn't do anything and then texting somebody and be like, hey, you know, it's traffic. I had some stuff to do. I'm going to be a little bit late, but I'm still on my way. You get what I'm saying?
Right. No, I get what you're saying.
So once you do that, once you're respectful and you let her know, hey, you know, I'm running a little bit late, you know, she should be still saying, well, look, he's still coming to see me, and she should be happy for that. And she should be focused on what she's happy about, not focused on what makes her unhappy. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
When a woman begins to focus on what makes her unhappy about you, that means she's losing respect for you. That means she doesn't consider the time spent with you to be that high value that she used to think it was. Now, let me ask you, this type of shit been happening for a while, hasn't it?
I'll be honest with you, and the answer is no.
You sure?
100% sure.
So she's been giving you total cooperation. And when did you notice a change? That last time you was late or sometime before that?
You know, well, the last time I was late, it wasn't anything big. It was just a text. I would have to go back to the text, but I really didn't react to it. All I did was I just ignored it. And when I got to her, I kind of did what you said before, which was, you know what I'm saying? I just changed it into something sexual, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? Like I just flipped it. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to know how to manage situations.
Exactly.
It can either go left or right. You know, but depending on because a man could really make something worse. That's really not so
a big
bad.
deal.
You know, the female. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you. Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. So all I'm saying is that I flipped it and made it something positive, which is I changed it into something sexual.
Right. But, and it worked out at that time? It worked out that time?
Yeah, exactly. It's like she was just upset that she didn't, you know, I mean, she was just upset that she had less time to spend. You know what I'm saying? And when I got there, it was all good. You know what I'm saying? But like, for example, case in point, just 2 days ago, I wanted a book that I saw on Amazon, and I just called up and I told her to buy me the book.
Right.
She bought me the book.
Right.
And she sent it to my address.
Mm-hmm. And
that was that, you know. So I know just off the bat, if I tell her to do something, she just did it.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
But see, the thing is, them doing shit for you is not all the time related to respect, though. You understand? Sometimes a woman will do things for a man only, and her only motivation for doing things for that man is reciprocation. You understand? And that's not her being a true giver. That's her giving to expect something in return. And that's tainted. You don't want that. You understand? You want a woman who wants to do something for you simply because she wants to do it because you're her man, period.
So how would you test out, or how would you know that it's more likely that woman is doing something like you just said, because she just wants to do it and she's looking for something in return?
Well,
like, what are the signs to look for, I guess?
Well, these signs that she's showing you are signs that she's looking for something in return, because she's not appreciating the time you give her. She's comparing the time that she would have had or should have had. You understand? And then she's giving you attitude because of that. And then now you gave her instruction and she's telling you that you could have said it a better way. So that literally means that she's looking for, she's giving you clues that she's looking for something different than what you're giving her. You understand? And those are signs of, those are possible signs of future issues. You get what I'm saying? Because it starts with her having an attitude for you being late, and then now she has an issue with how you're saying things. And this was in a text, or this was in this was a voice call. The whole cab, food, and get naked thing.
You said if it was a voice call?
Yeah, was it a voice call or was it through text?
Phone call, yes.
It was a phone call. Yeah, so she's telling you that she's looking for something different. Because how all of a sudden she don't like the way that you're requesting things now. She don't like the way that you're telling her to do things now.
I think she didn't like the way I said it.
But that's what I'm saying. Why? What do you mean? This is me. This is the man that you're supposed to, have a certain affinity and respect for.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how I say it. I'm the one saying it. That's what matters.
Right.
That's what, and see what I'm saying? That's the part that should matter to her. Not what you say and exactly how you say it, but the fact that it's you saying it. So if she's trying to get you, if she's telling you that I don't like the way you said that. Oh, so you must like the way somebody else would have said it. Because I said it to you because that's how I wanted to say it to you. Now, and so once you got to start trying to validate your expression to a woman, that is red flags to future problems, bro. That's what I'm saying to you.
All right, well, I'll definitely keep that in mind.
Yeah, I'm not telling you to break up with your chick or nothing like that, but I'm telling you to watch that shit. You got to watch it. And maybe you need to have a conversation with her too. Maybe you need to have a conversation with her and check the situation and be like, look, I mean, I can appreciate how you feel about things, but at the same time, if I'm telling you to do something or if I'm requesting something and you're asking me, because remember, she called you up and asked you for your time. You wasn't even planning to go over there tonight. And truthfully, I ain't even gonna hold you. The fact that you didn't plan to go over there and you changed your plans for her, that's a slight sign of weakness on your part.
Yeah, no, and listen, and yes, I didn't plan to go over there, and that's why I said, listen, all right, then call the Uber, and I'm hungry now, so order food. So she agreed to that. Then the last thing I said was, and I want you naked. And then, that's where she was like, well, what you mean naked, So.
Nah, bro.
She was partially, yeah.
Nah, bro. She should. No.
I mean, like I said, that's my call. That's what I call because I'm like, I was thinking about Steve the Dean, and I'm like, maybe I didn't say it smooth enough. Maybe I didn't say it romantic enough.
Right.
That's what I was thinking. But I'm like, but still, I didn't say disrespectful. I said it in simple words. It shouldn't be a problem with that.
And honestly, it really shouldn't, bro. It really shouldn't. You're her man, and you telling her you want her naked. That's a privilege. You know how many women out there that are lonely and nobody wants to see them naked?
Yeah.
She should be happy. Oh, my man is hungry. I'm calling him a cab, and he wants me naked. You understand what I'm saying? Like, she should be happy that there's a nigga out there that want her naked. Because not every woman out there look good naked to the point where a man is going to be requesting that they be naked. So she should be looking at that shit as a privilege. And the fact that she's nitpicking in the quote unquote way you said it is a sign. It should be a sign to you that there's something not quite, there's something not quite agreeable in her perspective of how she sees you. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So all I'm saying to you is if you don't want to really confront it right now, maybe you don't want to confront it right now because it's the end of the day and you're tired or whatever. But it's something you definitely got to keep an eye on, bro. You understand?
All right, definitely. I will.
All right, bro. Well, good luck, man. And thanks for calling on and always sharing your stories, man.
I need to. All right, thank you.
All right, man. Peace. Be safe out there. All right, we got 978. What's up? You're on live with Miles Cunningham. What's up with you?
Hey, how's it going, man?
Chilling, man. What's going on with you? What's on your mind?
So I just had a question. This question has been in my head for a little while now because so basically, I've been following you and Mr. Lucario for probably about like 3 or 4 years now.
Yeah.
So I've been on the Bad One membership and everything at one point, but
okay.
Basically, like I just been thinking about this recently. How for some reason, so I'm trying to figure out why this is. I keep attracting like the same chicks, but in like a different body. Like, does that ever happen to you?
Sometimes that happens. Sometimes that happens. But explain to me what you mean more specifically.
So, for some weird reason, I swear I'm always attracting a specific type, and that type is always like they either have like some like crazy like mental illness or like a ridiculous amount of trauma, right. Or even both combined. Mm-hmm. Like I swear some of them are just like undateable. Actually, I just broke up with some girl I was with for like 2 years because she was trying to get like disrespectful and stuff like that, and she was just like, she was like that for like a while, but I kept checking her, and she just eventually kind of kept doing it, and it just wasn't working out. So I was like, I can't do this.
Right.
But it's a specific type, and I don't know if there's a way to change that because it's like it's happening like often.
Where do you usually meet these girls?
Some of them I met on Tinder. Some of them I met through mutuals. Some of them I've met through places I've worked at. But
okay, and I don't know. I'm trying to figure. So you meet them either on Tinder, places you worked at, or like mutual friends, like a social circle.
Yeah, pretty much.
Mm-hmm. Now, how do what do you do to attract these women? Like, what do you like? How do you attract these women? Like, how do you approach them? Like, what do you what's the process?
I mean, it's different every time, especially like the event or depending on the environment. Like if it's like a mutual, especially. So I mean, but like Tinder, for example, it's usually just like I usually do like one FaceTime call before I meet them, just so I don't like waste my time going over there and whatever, you know. So
Okay, so wait, stop. Hold on. So explain to me what's a waste of time to you.
Like if I go, like I say, like I set up a date or something, right? And I just go and I just don't like something about her or something like that. And I'm just kind of like on this date with like some chick I don't even like. So I was just doing this for like a while where I would just FaceTime them, make it like 5-10 minutes, figure out like, you know, just enough to see if I'm still curious about setting something up further with them or not. But
wait,
yeah,
no, hold on.
Right,
What did he?
cool.
No, hold on. So you mastered these chicks and you go out with these chicks. What are these things that you don't like about these chicks when you go out on these dates?
Well, like sometimes like they're cool and stuff. Like I'll go on a date and everything. We set up a few more dates, whatever. I mean, all that stuff's like it's usually fine. Like it's usually not, you know, too bad of an experience. But the problem is like some of these chicks, will try to like explore like more than like just sex and stuff. Like that's not like my problem. It's just like because I'm the type to like hang out with them, like, you know, if they're cool and stuff like that, and go on dates all the time, just chill, whatever. But it gets to a point where a lot of them, they literally just, they're like twisted, like they have like some crazy trauma.
Stop.
Yeah.
Stop. And JP Burfitt, I appreciate you. My question to you is, what do you want from these chicks? Because you're talking about them, but you're still not really giving me anything concrete about them. So let's look at you. What do you want from these females, bro?
Yeah. Well, usually I just hang out with them. I'm looking for somebody to get along with, have sex with, and if a relationship like it turns into that at some point later on the line, cool. I'm just looking for, you know, people to vibe with. But it's just the problem is a lot of the ones I'm trying to like vibe with, all the ones that we have like a mutual feeling for, they're always like on some like crazy shit.
I don't know, man. There's something missing from your story. There's something missing from your story. There's something you're not telling me, and I think it has to do with you. I really think it has to do with you. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah.
Most people have trauma. Most people have something. Most people have something wrong with them. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it seems to me like that's it. It seems to me that that's probably what you're looking for. And it probably affects the way that you see women, and it affects the way you behave around women, which brings out that side of them. You understand?
Yeah.
Because you say you're just looking for somebody to vibe with, but who are you? Like what is your vibe? You understand what I'm saying? What do you got? What kind of dates do you have with these women? You let's say you meet a chick on Tinder. Describe the first date to me.
I mean, usually we'll just go out for like drinks or something.
All right, stop.
I mean, usually
stop.
Yeah.
The last date that you did on Tinder where the girl was crazy. Tell me exactly what happened. Tell me where you took her.
Let's see. It's been a while since I used Tinder, so you're asking that. So I think Tinder, probably the last date I've been on for Tinder was probably, fuck man, I don't even remember.
Okay, all right, fine. This last girl that you just broke up with, what was the first date like?
Well, she came over and we fucked and we just talked for a little bit, but the first date was a movie because we were already vibing by that point.
Wait, what?
So, what?
You said the first. Wait. You met this girl where? A mutual friend?
The one that I just broke up with, you're asking?
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I met her on Tinder. So I'm saying like we were like, I was texting, setting up something for her to come over, and I did my typical FaceTime call, and I was like, all right. She was cool, so I was like, come over, and because we were flirting and stuff, talking about sex. So came over, did that.
So I had sex, and then when did you figure out that she was crazy?
I mean, we were like, I can't give you an exact like.
You see, and that's my issue with you, bro. That's my issue with you. That's my issue with you. You haven't given me anything specific. You just, oh well, we came over and we like did this, and then like that happened, and then this happened, and then like maybe a couple of months later that happened, and then like they're just crazy, and so like I had to break up with them. Like you're not really giving me anything, bro.
Well, I'm trying to figure out what do you want to know specifically? Like what question are you trying to get out of me, I guess?
So I asked you the last date you had on Tinder, what happened? And you said, oh, well, I haven't used her in such a long time, so I don't know. And then I said, okay, tell me about the girl you just broke up with. And I said, where did you meet her? You said you met her on Tinder. Like, you see how crazy that sounds?
No, I get what you're saying. I see what you're saying. No, because I was with her for like 2 years, and I haven't been on Tinder like since.
Do you deal with multiple women at the same time?
Usually when I am single, yeah, I do.
Okay. Now you were with this girl for the last 2 years. What kind of women you been dealing with?
Like after her?
No. You said you was with this woman for the last 2 years, right?
Yeah.
So did you cheat on her at all, or did you do anything with any other women in the last 2 years?
I mean, some people said it was cheating. I don't fucking know, but there was this one.
All right, stop. How old are you, bro?
22.
Oh, you're a young dude. Yeah, you still don't really know. Like, I think you need to figure out who you are and what you really want, bro. And you haven't. I don't know. Like, how many of these chicks you've been with that came out crazy? Give me a number. You see what? All right, I gotta go, bro. I appreciate you. Thanks for calling the show, but I gotta go. Thank you. You see what I'm saying? Yo, oh, Jesus Christ. I'm sorry. I just can't. All right, so let's get to these questions. King Leek said, isn't that being indirect, telling her about the view? Man, King Leek, you better stop your bullshit, man. She knows what I mean when I tell her to come see the view in my apartment. Again, it's about context. It's about the way you do things. Indirect game is when you guys like you don't want to tell them what you want to do. You understand? You don't want to tell them that, because remember, when I tell them about the view in my apartment, I'm already talking to them about sex and their favorite position and if they like to get bit and spanked and all that type of shit. So it's not as indirect as you think or as you're trying to make it out to be in the question. But King Leek, I know you be trolling, so it's all good. And then he has another question. It says, Miles, why is it that you disagree that women need social proof to feel comfortable, but at the same time you say women love players? Isn't that the same thing? King Leek, why do you always ask questions that contradict your own question because you're trying to find contradictions in what I be saying? I'm sorry for you, King Leek, but it's not going to happen. Christian Goggin says, if a woman flakes twice but is still trying to see you, should you charge her or should you leave the door open for sex? Man. Well, flaking is disrespectful. You understand? And what do you mean she's still trying to see you? If she's still trying to see you, then the only thing she's trying to do is come to my house and have sex. That's really what she's trying to do. You understand? But to me, 2 flakes is enough to get charged to the game. 2 flakes is too much disrespect, bro. Because even if you have sex with her, you're still having sex. You're giving the gift to someone who disrespected you twice. So that's not a cool thing for me. I don't believe that that's a I don't believe that that's a good situation to be in. 1 flake is bad enough. 2 flakes, nah. She's already disrespected you to the point where even if you do get to smash, it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? It's not worth it. You know what I'm saying? So leave that shit alone. I'm gonna take 415 real quick.
Super weird.
415.
And,
415.
I remember I made her really mad. She came and hit me with a textbook. Really hard on
415. Are you on with us or no?
Yeah. Yeah, I was in a forced relationship whenever I was in 5th grade.
All right, so that was a lot of confusion. All right, so let me see. Christian Goggins and then Daniel G. Daniel G says, are you pro or against wearing insoles in your shoes when you go out on a date to gain 1 to 2 inches? Asking as a fellow short guy. Look, I'm totally comfortable with my height. If you feel like you need to do that to give yourself a little boost in confidence, then maybe you could do that. You know what I'm saying? But you have to remember at some point she might see it. Any date that you're on, any date that you go on, there's always a possibility that the woman might become your girlfriend or even your wife, right? So, you have to think about that. Those insoles that you're talking about is really just a lie, right? I mean, yes, it enhances your appearance and it probably boosts your confidence a little bit, but it's still considered a lie. So I think you're better off just trying to be comfortable with your height. But if it's something that you feel you really need to latch on to and use, if you feel like that's what you need to go to use to get to where you're trying to go, then go there. But I suggest that at some point you need to get rid of it, right? At some point you need to, leave that shit alone and just be comfortable with your own height. That's how I feel. But like I said, I'm 5'6" and some change. Sometimes I just put 5'7" because I am actually taller than 5'6". So I put 5'7" on my profile. But so I guess I'm giving myself a couple of millimeters or centimeters too. So it is what it is. But you still got to be, at some point, you got to be comfortable with yourself, bro. And let me see, 470. You're on live with Miles Cunningham. What's going on?
Hey, what's up, Miles? How you doing? This is Brian.
Hey, Brian. What's going on, man?
Called you. What's up? My question's not going to be too long. It's not going to be one of them dumb questions.
All right.
Here's the thing. I have a friend, a girl who's a friend, and I met her we haven't known each other for too long. I know what you're saying. No, nothing like that.
All right, no. Look, but because you already fucked up, I'm gonna need you to just ask the question, and then we could backtrack if we need to.
Okay. She wants to go to a swinger club, and I've never been there before. So, what are some suggestions you give on that?
So, suggestions on what? What do you want to do? What are you trying to get accomplished?
Nothing much. I mean, she actually invited me.
Okay, stop. Do you want to go to a swinger club with this chick?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, what do you think they do at a swinger club?
I have no idea. I've never been there.
Okay. So what happens at a swingers club is people are going to be having sex around you.
Okay.
And people might proposition you for sex. There's going to be access to condoms and things like that. Or, well, you know what? I'll be honest. I've never actually been to one, but they've been described to me by different people, like the most I've done is like threesomes and shit, but I've never actually been to a swingers event. Lucario would be better to answer that question. But from what he's described to me and what I heard from other people, people are having sex around you. You know what I'm saying? So you have to ask yourself if that's an experience you want to have. And you also have to ask yourself if that's an experience you want to have with this girl, because she's probably she might be bringing you because she needs to get in. She might need to bring a guy or something like that. Does that have anything to do with the invitation? Did she explain any of that to you?
No, actually, I met her at my apartment. Excuse me. I met her at my apartment, and we just started talking. Then she invited me. I've only known her for like about 2 days. She's
Wait,
pretty.
wait. You said she lives in your apartment building?
Yeah, yeah.
And you've known her for how long?
About 2 days.
2 days? You mean like 48 hours?
Yeah.
Why did you call this woman a friend?
Well, I mean, that's she says I get to know friends or an acquaintance, whatever. But
do you know what a friend is?
Yeah, a friend is someone that you like being around. She's pretty cool.
What the fuck is wrong with you, bro? You don't even know this chick.
No, I don't know her, but
so basically what you're saying is some chick you met in your apartment building offered you to come to a swingers club.
Mm-hmm.
Now, okay. All you have to ask yourself is, do I want to? Have you done any research on swingers club? Did you check it out online?
Yeah, I have a little bit, yeah. But it was kind of very vague. I didn't go into any detail.
Well, a lot of the sites for swingers club, they can't be very explicit because, they might, depending on the laws of the state, they could get shut down and shit like that. So they got to be careful in how they explain things. But basically, you're going to a space where you're going to be strangers having sex around you, and you might get propositioned from other people to have sex, and I don't know. And do you know for sure what kind of swingers club it is? Because it could be gay shit going on in there too. You never know.
No, I didn't ask that. It's a famous one here where I live. So I've heard. I never, did that kind of thing before.
And did you? So you calling me asking me questions? Did you ask her any questions about the swingers club and what they do there and stuff like that?
Yeah, she's really cool. She's just like, yeah, you'll have a great time. Yeah, come on, have a great time.
But she didn't give you any specifics?
No.
How old are you? How old are you, bro? How old are you?
Me, I'm like 43.
You're 43. How old is the girl? The lady?
Oh, she's like about 28, 29.
Listen, man, do you want to go or not?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
all I'll say to you is this. Bring some comfortable clothing that you still look good in, and bring some of your own condoms. Like bring a decent handful of condoms. Now, there's no guarantee that you will have sex, because sometimes in these places people just go there just to watch, just to see what's going on. Some people go to get, to have liquor and to see what's going on. But sometimes things happen in other rooms where you don't even get to see stuff necessarily. Right. But you just have to ask yourself, am I down to have sex? That's what these things are for. People go to these things to have casual sex with other people. You understand? Did she talk about admission or anything like that? Because usually there's some type of admission.
Admission?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I think there's like a cover price. I guess if you go in as a couple, you get in cheaper than if you go in.
And that's probably why. That's what I'm saying. That's probably why she's inviting you. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was saying before. So if you come in as a couple, it's probably a little bit cheaper, because if it's swinging, swinging usually means couples. So it means that the guy, you're a couple you're gonna be arriving as a couple with this girl. So she's gonna have sex with some guy, and you're gonna have sex with his wife or his girl or whatever. Do you get what I'm saying? That's what swinging means.
Yeah.
Right. And maybe you might even like do a whole foursome thing or something like that. Or maybe there'll be a guy there and he'll look you up and down and he'll ask you to fuck his wife while he watches or some shit like that. So many things, so many different things can happen in that type of situation. The question, it all comes down to, am I ready for that type of experience?
Yeah,
are you?
I see what you're saying. All right. I don't have any more questions to ask. Yeah, thank you. I'll consider what you're saying. Yeah.
Okay, well, good luck, bro. And if you feel like it, call us back and share your story.
Yeah, I will. This is the first time I've actually a little more on the conservative side. So this is the first time I've, dabbled in that.
And be careful, cause you just coughed. So you don't want to cough like that in a swingers club or an orgy, because forget about STDs. We're worried about COVID now. You know what I'm saying? So you don't want to be spreading COVID in a fucking orgy or in a swingers bar. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got tested though 2 days ago. I don't have it, but yeah, people might think that. So.
Okay, good. All right, we'll keep that cough under control. All right, there, buddy.
No problem. Okay, I'll talk to you later, Miles.
All right, man. Take it easy. Thanks for supporting the show. Thanks for calling in. Appreciate you. All right, so let's get back to the questions. Desmond Cook says, have you ever kissed a girl and you didn't feel nothing at all? Yes, Desmond, that has happened to me. Yes. Yes. There was this one time that I had sex with this girl and I felt nothing either. It was ridiculous. I couldn't believe it. But it happens, That's what chemistry and stuff is. You gotta have chemistry, you gotta be compatible and all that jazz. You feel me? That's why, when guys talk about, oh yeah, you gotta smash. It's like, man, you don't know enough about, dealing with women if you think every chick deserves dick. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, there are times where you kiss somebody, you don't feel nothing, no chemistry, no nothing. I've been on a couple of dates like that, and needless to say, there was no second date. You understand? It goes down like that sometimes. But again, you got to try to look at the bright side. You got to try to appreciate the experience for what it is, and still, show that person a certain level of respect, and, thank them for coming out. You know what I'm saying? J98 says, Miles, is it true that when you're on a first or second date with a woman and you ask her to move to the same side or closer to you, and she says no, you have to end the date? Well, that's what I do. I told y'all that story a long time ago where I told a woman the chair that I needed her to sit in, and she refused to sit in the chair, and I ended the date. Yes. There's certain things that don't, for me, it tells me everything I need to know. You understand? There's certain ways that a female behaves on a date that are total deal breakers, and it tells me everything I need to know about the woman. And once she does something like that, it lets me know that she's not interested in cooperation. She's not interested in being a part of my world. She thinks I'm supposed to be a part of her world. I don't date women like that. I date women who are interested in being a part of a man's world, right? Who's I'm not saying I can't take a peek into her world at some point, but in the beginning, she has to be willing and excited to follow my lead. You understand? And sitting in a certain spot is a part of my experience. Like, look, like I told you earlier, if it's a booth situation, we're both sitting on the same side of the booth. And I've had so many women tell me that they've never experienced that before. Usually when they go on a date, the guy sits on the other side. And I'm saying, that's exactly why you're on this date with me right now, because you have made the wonderful choice to experience something brand new. You understand? And so in my book, a woman should be excited about that. She shouldn't be, against that. You understand? She shouldn't feel contrary to that. And if she does feel contrary to that, that just shows me that she's not the type of woman that I want to spend time with. And that's it. You understand? And that's why I like dates, because there's certain things on FaceTime and over the phone and through text, you can fake a lot of things about yourself. But that face-to-face physical is like a confrontation almost. You know what I'm saying? That face-to-face, like, proof of the type of woman that you actually are, it shows right through. And so that's when I can end the date. You understand? But that's the risk we take going out on dates. You understand? We take risks because we're going to meet somebody brand new. We're going to meet a perfect stranger, and we don't know what might happen. You understand? And that's the excitement of it. And that's why I love face-to-face dates, because, most of my dates are quality. Most of my dates are successful, but there have been a couple of dates where a woman shows me exactly who she is, and I don't give her my time. I don't give her any more of my time, and I end the date. So yes, and then sometimes you got to be strong enough to end the date. A lot of guys are not strong enough to end the date. You know, they look at the girl, oh, she's cute, she got a fat ass. I'm gonna let her sit wherever she want to sit. Once you let that shit slide, you're just letting her know that she can do whatever the fuck she wants to you. And that's not where I like to be at all. So yeah, you got to end the date sometimes, bro. Zdrolly House says, how can I deal with girls that reject me in class? It feels so awkward, and the girl sees me like a friend because I don't want to have female friend, but I gotta see them every single day. Well, look, man, if you know who you are, there's no such thing as rejection, man. Maybe you're a young dude and you still in that phase where you still think rejection is a real thing. But there's no such thing as rejection. There are going to be chicks that feel you and chicks that don't feel you. Rejection is something that you have created in your own mind to try to explain why a chick doesn't feel you, right? But there's nothing to explain. It's just, all she's letting you know is to move forward and holler at another chick. All it is just information. So you spit your game, or you try to ask a girl to hang out with you and she doesn't want to hang out with you. She's just giving you information that she's not the one to hang out with you. So that all she's really letting you know is that you need to move forward and continue to find other chicks to hang out with, period. You understand? There's no such thing as rejection, guys. And you guys have to you have to realize that and stop putting yourself down, because even acknowledging the idea of rejection is you putting yourself down, is you believing that because this one particular girl don't like you, there's something wrong with you or some shit like that. Fuck all that. She's just giving you information that she's not the one that's going to get the privilege of your time. That's all she's doing. You understand? You have to look at yourself in a different fucking way. There's no such thing as rejection. Fuck all that shit. If she's not trying to feel you, then it is what it is. And so what if you have to see her every day? You just know that, hey, that's the girl that didn't want your time. And there's nothing wrong with that. She has every right to choose who she wants to hang out with. But it's up to you. Even if you got to ask every girl in your class, and once you finish asking every girl in your class, you go to the next class. You understand? And then you ask every girl in your school and none of them want to fuck with you, then you got to go to the other school. You got to cross the street or go across town and holler at the bitches at that school, or find out where the bitches hang out in the mall and then go to the mall, or find out where they be chilling, at the library, the bookstore, the skate park, or whatever the fuck you young kids do. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But when a girl is not feeling you, and you ask her out and she's like, oh, well, I'm not interested. Just take it as information. Just take it as information, because there's only two things that's going to happen. If a girl is interested in you, then you get to spend time with her. If she's not interested in you, you don't get to spend time with her. So that's why if you want to spend time with girls, you just got to keep hollering at girls and figure out which ones want to spend time with you. That's all it's about. It ain't about nothing else. It really ain't about nothing else. This nigga King Leak again. Miles, let's be honest. Most women are not lonely with all the attention they get on. King Leak, you know nothing about women, bro. You know nothing about women. So this is why you say these things. What was the race of the woman who did not want to sit where you told her? King Leak, the race of the woman who did not want to sit where I told her to sit was a black woman. But I don't know if that's the reason why because 99.9% of the chicks that I date are black, and 99.9% of them sit where I tell them to sit. So let's not harp on the racial aspect. King Leak is a racist. There, I said it. What was the no, we already did that. What was the race? My bad. Yeah. All right. So Olamide Awoyele obviously from an African country. What's up with you, man? So he says, can a guy have multiple options and the girlfriend doesn't? Would that still be considered an open relationship? No, that would not be an open relationship. That would be a specific type of relationship where the guy the guy has the option to be polyamorous, or whatever title you want to give it. But that would be a specific type of relationship. And some relationships exist like that, where the guy has multiple options and the girlfriend does not, where the girls look to that man as one option. You understand? So that man is polyamorous, but the women that he dates are not. You understand? The women that he dates are monogamous, or they just see him as the one option. And that happens mostly in other countries, but it can happen anywhere you're at if you meet the women who are down for that. And if you're the type of guy that knows how to manage that, because that's a special type of situation, because you have to remember that the fact that your girl is not seeing any other men means that she's only going to want your time. So if you have multiple women that only want your time, you definitely have to know how to manage that type of situation. You understand? It sounds easy. It's easier said than done, because sometimes even dealing with one woman can get very challenging. You understand? So you have to know what you're doing with a situation like that. But yes, there are situations that can go that way. But it's up to the game of the man. It's up to how you manage situations, how you manage multiple females, how you show them love, how you show them attention, how you separate and divvy up the situation. Sometimes you have situations where these women, live in the same house and they're considered sister wives and shit like that. So it's a whole bunch of things that you can do, but it all has to do with you finding the women that are down for that. All right. Chris the Player says, Miles, do you disagree with what the red pillars say? Yes. Now, let me see. Right. Let me see. Do you disagree with the red pillars say that if a girl flakes on you, you can give her another chance, but she has to buy you something to make it up to you and go straight to your place? First of all, the whole thing with flaking. Now, look, if you want to call it, so all right, because there's different levels of flaking. So if a girl says she's gonna meet you at 8:00 and then you go to the spot to meet her and 8:00 rolls around and you just don't hear from her and she don't show up, then that's definitely a flake. But then she calls you later talking about, oh my God, I'm so sorry, blah, 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 blah. To me, that's just straight disrespectful. You understand? And in certain some of those type of situations, she's not going to get any more of my time at all. But let's just say we make the date for Wednesday. Oh shit. Georgia won. I wanted Georgia to win too. I don't know if y'all pay attention to the college football championship, but Georgia won. I wanted Georgia to win. See, I wanted to watch the game, but I'm on here fucking giving y'all niggas game. But anyway, yeah. So if the date is coming up, like, and the date is like a day away or 2 days away, and then she hits me up and says, "Oh, listen, something came up something came up that important, and I have to cancel, but I'm free to meet on this other day," then I'll give her like one chance to do that whole rescheduling shit. You see what I'm saying? But I don't know, man. Girls who flake, me, I don't have a lot of tolerance for this shit, bro. I love dealing with women that make me a priority, or at least make our plans a priority. So all that flaking shit, man, I don't know. I don't even want to fuck a chick that flaked on me. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't feel right fucking a chick that disrespected me. That's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't feel right to me to give her dick. it doesn't feel right for me to give her any of my time because flaking to me shows that she doesn't consider my time as valuable. She's not prioritizing the time that she spends with me. You know what I'm saying? So she has to show herself to like, if she reschedules, I'm like, well, drinks are on you, you know what I'm saying? Or something like that. The straight back to your place thing, if it's a first date, I don't really push that, the straight back to my place thing. Because I still want to feel the girl out and before I invite her to my house. I don't like bitches knowing where I live just like that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, if she flakes, then she definitely got to buy the first round, buy the round of drinks or pay for whatever the fuck we was going to go do or something like that. You understand? But then again, like I said, when it comes to flaking situations, it's like I'm too busy focused on other women that I could be dating. So why would I even worry about revisiting, fucking with her if she flaked? You see what I'm saying? Like for a chick to flake, she got to come back to me. She got to come to me on her hands and knees, basically. Like, oh, I'm begging you. I messed up. I really want to spend time with you, blah, 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 blah. You understand what I'm saying? That type of shit. Like, she got to really be apologetic. She got to, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Like I said, you guys get stuck on a lot of these questions because you're not talking to enough women. You understand? That's the real reason. So you're worried about what one chick is doing. It's like, I don't agree with that. I need, I'm spending my time sourcing new chicks all the time. So I'm not worried about what one chick does, but yeah, man. All right. 843. What's going on?
Yo, how you doing?
I'm chilling. What's going on with you, bro?
Just hanging out. I fundamentally disagree with you. I'd love to talk to you.
You fundamentally disagree with me?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
I just wanted to make sure that's what I heard you say. Yeah. All right, go ahead.
Yeah. So yeah. So let me ask you, what do you think is? I will say that I'm a married man. I have a family.
Okay.
I have a wife who doesn't vote because I tell her she shouldn't because she's a woman.
Okay.
I have a wife who stays at home, who cooks and cleans.
Okay.
But let me ask you, what I lead the house, with a strong hand.
Okay.
But let me ask you, like, what do you think the perfect woman is? And then after you give your answer, I'd love to reply to that. What do you think the perfect woman is?
What do I think the perfect? Okay, so the perfect woman for me, because the perfect woman is different for different men, right?
Your idea.
My idea of the perfect woman. The perfect woman for me is just a woman that prioritizes time spent with me. I really don't, because I'm not like into marriage. I'm not into, being with one woman. So the perfect woman for me is the woman that prioritizes and she values the time that she gets to spend with me.
Stop right there. So stop right there. So,
Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna need you to take it easy because this is my show. So all that stop right there shit, take it easy. Take it easy, because I know you fundamentally disagreeing with me and all that, but I still need you to be in the position of a person who's calling into someone else's show. Okay?
That's fine, but I'm going to make it interesting.
Because you take it easy, because I'm not your wife who you lead with a strong hand. This is not that situation. So make sure you check your situation before you do all that bullshit.
You would know nothing about leading women. That's obvious.
Gotcha.
So what I'm saying is, you want a woman to be subservient to you, but you want that woman to fill the roles of a woman, but you don't want to fill the roles of a man.
No. Who said anything about her being subservient, bro? When did I say subservient?
I mean, you want a woman to love you and worship you. That sounds like subservient.
When did I say love and worship? I said I want a woman to prioritize the time she spends with me. That's it.
Okay, that means being subservient. That means she puts her life on hold to make your life happier. That's subservient.
What?
So I can already tell you're black,
bro.
So this is the problem within the black community.
Oh.
You guys just like you called women bitches.
Right.
This is the reason you guys don't have families. This is the reason. You expect a woman to be the perfect woman You want a housewife without being a husband, and that's what's wrong. And you're sitting here giving dating advice to people. You're leading men down a dangerous path. You want a good wife? You want a good wife, a lover? You get a job. You do your job as a man. How dare you say that a woman should do her job and prioritize her wants to worship you when you don't do a fucking thing? If you don't provide for that woman, she don't owe you a fucking thing, dude. Not a thing. And it's simple to me because you call them bitches. You call them bitches. You know, yeah, I'm just hanging with my niggas, fucking bitches. That says all I need to know about you. And that's why women don't fuck with you. That's why good women don't fuck with you. That's why you have a problem dating, because good women know you're not a good man. And you're giving all this advice. You're a shitty fucking man. You're not a good pickup artist. You're not a good dater. All you do is want to fucking come and a cum receptacle. Like, all you want to do is come. That's all you want to do is come. You're not teaching young men how to, be fathers, how to be leaders. You're a continuation of the problem we have. You want to come in women and then bail. That's all you want to fucking do. You're a piece of shit. Kill yourself tonight. You're the reason black kids don't have fathers while they go to jail and while they have higher crime rate, because you're a piece of shit. You want women to do their job without you doing your job. You're a piece of shit. Kill yourself. Fucking kill yourself.
Oh, all right. Are you done?
Good pussy. Good pussy. Good loyal pussy.
Yeah.
Comes with strings attached.
Right.
That's what it is.
Right.
You want to fuck a virgin, but you don't want to be a leader.
Oh, I don't know. I don't want to fuck a virgin, sir. I do not.
Yeah, of course you don't. Of course you don't, because that
Because I have fucked a virgin. I know what that's like. I don't want to fuck virgins.
Yeah, because that's too much work. Niggers don't like to work.
Oof. So you're a white guy, yes?
No, I'm an Asian, and I also identify as non-binary.
Wow. So you're right. This was very interesting. I do appreciate you calling in and sharing your opinion. This is very interesting.
What if I was white? Well, let me ask you, what if I was white? What if I was white? We can clearly see that white men have built better families than the black man. That's obvious. That's fucking obvious.
Mm-hmm.
So tell me more about how being white and being a good husband and a good leader, someone who gives back to the community, who teaches young men how to be good men. Why is that? How about we talk about niggers who fucking rap about fucking dope and money and fucking bitches? And like you said, oh, I don't want a wife. I just want to fuck a bunch of bitches. You think you're a good man? You think you're productive to the community? You think you're helpful to the black community? You think you're empowering the black community with the attitude that you have? No. You're a continuation of the same thing you say holds you down. Institutionalized racism or some shit like that. Mm. You're the reason. You're the reason. Because you won't get a fucking job. You won't get a wife. You won't raise your kids. You're the reason. What I'm telling young men listening to this podcast tonight,
yeah.
Look for a good woman. Look for a good woman.
Mm-hmm. Oh, can I ask you something real quick? What is your definition of a perfect woman or a good woman?
There's no such thing as a perfect woman, just as there's no such thing as a perfect man.
Okay.
What I would call a good woman is a woman who doesn't sleep around, who doesn't have a high ass body count, who's okay with traditional gender roles, who's okay with staying at home, who's okay with supporting her husband.
Wait. You just hold on. You just want a woman who's okay with gender roles and supporting her husband. You don't want a woman who's cheerful about it. You just want a woman who's just okay with it.
So now you're playing semantics, and that's like a weird trick. So what I'm saying is that, I have a traditional wife.
Mm-hmm.
I have a family. and my wife enjoys being at home with the
Okay,
kids.
well, see, that's what I just wanted you to say that part, because someone being okay with something and someone enjoying and supporting and celebrating it is two different things. That's all I was saying. It wasn't about semantics. It was more about her attitude while she's fulfilling her role as a woman to you.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You could, like, I could walk to the closest college campus to where I live, find a hardcore feminist, give her the best dick she's ever had, and then put her in a house that she thinks is nice. Then if I pay the bills and I support her and love her, her whole mindset will change.
Right.
She's going to go from fighting the patriarchy to loving playing with little baby seats.
Right. Okay.
But this whole thing about, like, fuck bitches, I just want to fuck them. I don't care about, monogamy. I don't care about marriage.
So you believe that a man has to be monogamous to be a good man? Is that what you think?
To be a good man? Not a good man, but a good leader, yes. Because evidently drama will come up.
So a man has to be. So to be a good leader, a man needs to be monogamous. That's your position.
Yeah, well, white cultures practice monogamy. Black culture, practices, polygamy, and we can see whose culture is doing better. So yeah, I would say being monogamous is the way to go.
Are you? So is that an admission of your race being white? Because we haven't got that yet.
No, yeah, I'm a white man.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure, because you was popping off at the mouth with the niggas, so I just wanted to make sure it was a white dude calling up the show using the word nigga.
I will call you a nigger or say nigger. I don't give a fuck. I show my face. I'm very, very, very active in white power politics in my state.
Are you a part of the triple K clan?
So the Ku Klux Klan hasn't really existed since the 1970s. So that's like just shows your ignorance. It's all.
Hey, of course I would be ignorant to that. I'm not white. I don't know what the fuck you guys do. I'm asking. I am ignorant. Yes.
So why are you side skirting?
No. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get off. I didn't mean to get off topic, but you kind of sidestepped. No. Hold on. Real quick. Hold on, sir. Hold on, please. I want to continue the conversation. I do. But I'm just letting you know that I wasn't trying to sidestep it. But before, when I asked you if you were white, you sidestepped and didn't answer the question. So I just wanted to make sure I'm dealing with a white man from a white perspective. That's all.
I made a joke about being Asian non-binary.
I know you, and that was a sidestep about your race.
I know. The average IQ for blacks is like 85, but it was a joke. It was a fucking joke. So. Yeah,
and it was funny, but it was still a sidestep. You still didn't answer my question. That's all. But that's what I'm saying. You think that your idea, the white culture's idea of family is a better, more productive frame of reference than that of a black or colored family.
Well, whose kids have more in prison? Whose kids, have built the world? So yeah, absolutely. There's a reason. The best thing, I like to reference, we can look at Jim Crow and segregation back in like the 1950s. The black family was stronger in 1950 than they are today. Right. And that's because they had a Western, culture that was enforced on them. Your people have to be told what to fucking do. Your people have to be under the boot. Because if not, you just go fucking crazy. The black rate of father in house has gotten significantly worse since the end of segregation.
That's
true.
You
tell me why black men, once they get their freedom, they don't stay with their family. Why?
I don't know. Maybe we're weak, like you say.
Oh, you're not weak. You're just, you're beast of the field. You need white men to tell you how to live and show you how to live.
We're beast of the field. We're beast of the field, and we need to be led by white men. That's what you just said?
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And the biggest example, I would say, you're beast of the field if you read the Bible, it says that beasts like to mate back to back. And we all know how black men love big old fat asses. You mate back to back. You're beast. You're beast.
Right.
And without white men telling you how to live, you fall apart. And that's we can see that.
Right.
We can see that in South Africa. We can see that in Rhodesia. We can see that in America. I mean, anytime the white man gives you free reign to do what you want to, you just fuck, and pop out kids and resort to tribalism and gang warfare.
Wait, hold on. You said the white man gave us free reign, but aren't you supposed to be telling us? Wait, you're saying that the white man needs to tell us what to do, but the white man has also given us free reign to fuck.
Yeah, no. So what I'm saying is, when you were under segregation, you had a better life.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Appreciate it. Right. I appreciate you for clearing that up.
And then when the white man, stops, you fall apart.
Right. When we were able when like slavery and Jim Crow stopped, we were able to make our own decisions, and it just kind of showed that our culture was going to fail anyway. Is that what you're saying, basically?
Well, it's not even your culture. It's your genetics. Your beast.
Right.
I mean, do you disagree? You're a black man, I'm guessing. Yes or no?
Yeah, so you're not watching the show? You can't. I'm on YouTube live right now. My face is on there. How did you get this number if you're not watching the show?
Do you think that the father being absent from black homes is one of the main issues that the black community faces?
Well, it's definitely an issue. That's a part of why I do what I do, because I feel like there's a lot of guys out there that need a certain level of direction when it comes to finding value in themselves in general, whether they're white or black.
So why are you telling them just to fuck women?
I don't tell men to do that, sir. I don't tell men to do that.
Oh, I heard you talking.
What did you hear me say? Tell me what you heard. Tell me what you heard, please.
If a bitch don't worship me or prioritize me, she has to crawl back to me, spoken like a true nigger. So see, that's the thing. You're a piece of shit, bro. Your race is a piece of shit. You're a waste in America.
Can I explain a little bit about what I said and that I feel you probably got a little wrong?
No, let me ask you a question.
Okay.
I have one question.
Okay.
If I was willing to pay, like right now on air.
Yes.
If I was willing to pay for you to get a passport and a plane ticket to Africa, any country in Africa that you choose, would you take it?
No.
Yeah, of course not. You want to live around the white man, fucking nigger.
Come on, man. Let's keep the conversation respectful, man. No, I mean, he hung up. You see that? Come on, man. It was good, right? It was good. I really enjoyed that. To really get the rage of a white dude, like that's hot. I like that shit. Oh man, and he got what I was trying to say totally wrong. I was talking about flaking and the disrespectful nature of flaking, and the fact that if she really wanted to spend time with me, she would have to be totally apologetic. I wasn't saying that the woman had to worship me or anything like that, but he got it a little wrong. But shout out to him for being so. Oh, we got the calls. We got the calls coming in crazy. Hold on, let me see if this is him.
Wow,
Hello.
I didn't have to hit one.
Hello. I didn't hang up on you, bro. That was you.
No, yeah, I hung up on you, but usually you have to hit one. I just wanted to listen to your monkey business.
Oh, okay. All right. I'll put you on mute so you can listen. All right.
You needed a white man to come in here and make your show interesting.
Hey, thank you so much. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Look, I'm the type of dude, listen, when it comes to shit like this, I understand the First Amendment and why I like America, that people have the right to come on and say shit. And though you might have a certain level of vitriol in you saying what you're saying, you're making a lot of good points too. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate it. So thank you. But I'll put you on mute so you can listen to the show. All right. So we got 424. What's going on?
Islam, Noble, how you doing?
Chilling, bro. What's going on, man? You got anything to say about the racist rantings of that other white dude?
Well, look, I wanted to call to set the record straight. To be clear, there are no such thing as white people. Well, that's the number one trump. White is a status, and that status belongs to every noble on this land, not to a hybrid, which is the real nigger. The Ponjade, the troglodyte nigger, is who the so-called white man is, for the record. And dealing with the empire here on our land, they are colonizers.
Right.
America does not belong to them whatsoever.
Crazy. Okay. I appreciate your perspective, bro. You said troglodyte?
I'm gonna say this like troglodyte nigger.
Troglodyte nigger. Okay. And that's like a genetic mix, or is that like a stage of the prehistoric man or something? What is that exactly?
So here, I got you, Noble. So this is what it is. Our mothers are factually their creators. That's why they're here. Our mothers created them. If you take a look at Yaku Stowe, and you look up Yaku Stowe, the big-headed scientist, which is, his name is Israel Yaku Stowe. Long story short, there was a hybrid experience with the AKA the matriarch, 12 women, and the Moabite scientists. They bred with the troglodyte nigger.
Right.
That nigger is a monkey. That's the so-called Darwin theory. Why nobody can so-called figure out how they got here, where they came from.
Right.
That's where they came from.
That's crazy, man. Man, appreciate your perspective.
Here's the last deal. I'm going to say this.
Okay, go ahead.
It is correct that we lost our empire to a certain standpoint.
Yeah.
But the heirs of that empire are standing, which is you, which is me.
Right.
And every melanated being on the face of this planet, this is our planet.
Right.
If their time is out, there is no that our families are going to so-called disappear. They're the one with the DNA that is fading out at the brightening of the sun.
Right.
So their time is over. And the principles that he speaks about are our Morse principles. So everything that he has came from us.
Facts.
The only difference is they speak about the so-called monogamy. Well, that's never how we got here. How did 6 billion people on the face of the planet get here if it was not by a man through multiple women? So yeah, I understand that the standpoint is to get our nation back, and that is the standpoint that you stand from, which is noble.
Right.
Same time, you still keep your foot on what you know, and don't let that go. Now everybody knows there are no white people. White is a status, not a skin color. Black is not a status. It is a status, my bad. It's not a skin color. You're not black.
Right.
You are the heirs of the land.
Right.
You are Moors and Al-Moroccans, the true nobility and royalty. Don't forget that.
All right, man. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for calling in, man. Appreciate you, man. All right.
Islam.
All right, so there's a few people calling in, man. People want to chime in. What's going on? You are on live with Miles Cunningham. What's on your mind? 336. You're on live. What's going on?
Yo, what's going on, man?
Chilling, man. What's going on in your mind? You got something to say?
Yeah. Back to the subject at hand.
Yeah. Okay.
What does it mean when a female, when females, I should say, constantly go ghost via text?
Why? So why are you texting these females?
Well, I mean, I give them my number, so there's a short exchange.
And why are you giving them your number?
Text.
Why are you giving them your number?
Because they won't. I offer my number. You know what I'm saying? However they want to do it. Main thing.
See,
is
no. Stop. You see, you just said something very key, which is showing, which kind of unravels everything about what your issue is. You said, however they want to do it. That's your issue right there. You have the mentality of a man approaching women, and you trying to do things however they want to do it.
No. You misunderstand me.
Your language exposes you, bro.
However they. Okay. Let me.
Start over. Go ahead. I'll give you a chance to start over. Go ahead.
Okay. I'm not saying whatever they want to do. I offer my number first. And then if they say, if they say, no, they don't want to do this, they want me to get their number, then I'll do it that way.
You see, you're still doing whatever they want to do, bro. This is why you get ghosted, because women know that you're not about anything. This is what's happening.
Okay, so what you're saying is if a female doesn't want to take my number down,
right,
then I should just walk away from the bitch.
Exactly. If a female doesn't want to do what you want to do, then she's not the woman for you. Period. This is why it's a numbers game, bro. You have to find the women that want to do what you want to do. You have to find a woman that is interested in the experience that you have to offer. If not, then that's not the woman for you. Period. You understand that?
So you're saying, I'm saying I understand that. But I've had women that have, accepted my number.
Okay.
And that have texted me right then.
But see, no. But see, this is why I asked you. Why do you want to communicate with these women in the first place? What's your plan?
My plan from A to Z?
No, I just need to know.
Or just
all right. Stop. Let's just say. Like I put my number on the screen. So you guys, I put the banner on the screen to tell you guys to call in. And then so you call in with the purpose to ask me a question, right? So my question to you is, when you exchange information, however you do it, it doesn't matter. When you exchange information with these people, with these women, what is your purpose in doing? Like, what is your reason? What's your why?
My reason is to set a date to meet again.
Okay, now, so what you need to begin doing is, don't do any correspondence. The first text should be the information for the date, because it's not about communicating with them through text. It's about setting the date.
So don't even, entertain the bitch, not even a little bit.
Bro, you only need to send one text. Once you exchange information, all you need to do, one text with everything in it. Hi, this is such and such from us meeting at the mall.
Okay.
Remember, I wanted you to, I want us to meet here Friday, 8 p.m. And you give her the Google link to the bar or wherever establishment you're trying to take it to. And that's it. And then when she replies, okay, sounds good, see you there. And that's it. All of that other dumb shit. I don't know. Hey, good morning, beautiful. And how you doing? How you been? What you eat for lunch today? And all this. No. You send her one fucking text and you set up the date. And then her reply should be, sounds good, see you there. Or looking forward to seeing you or some shit like that. That's it.
I haven't tried just sending one text.
Just send one fucking text, bro. Because here's the thing. You have to understand something. Everything that you do communicates an idea. You understand? So if you meet a woman in the street and you start having these and you exchange information, and then you start having these really like low quality, low vibration messages back and forth, it sends a signal to her that you're not really about anything. So she ghosts you like, what the fuck this nigga took my number for? That's what she's thinking to herself.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
No, listen to this. I see what you're saying, and I'm going to try just sending, one text with everything in it. But I think I mean, they're going to try to communicate something after I send that.
The only thing that they should be communicating, is if they're confirming or not confirming the plan to hang out together face to face. That's it.
Okay.
So if she says anything else to you, and if she says anything else to you, bro, tell her, like, so for example, you meet her on Monday and then y'all exchange numbers. Hey, what's up? How you doing? What's up? I thought you was cute and I wanted us to hang out sometime this week. Let's exchange information and I'll send you all the details for us to hang out. What's a good day for you? Friday. Okay, cool. So now that you have her information, the next thing you send to her, you'd be like, hey, I'm the guy from where we met in the mall by the water fountain. Here's the place that I want us to meet. Let's meet there at 8:00 on Friday. And, stop. Let me finish. Let me finish, bro.
No response.
Look, let me finish. Meet you at 8:00 at this place at this time. Cool. And, I'll see you then. And then you can say, I'll hit you up on Friday to reconfirm. That's it. And then she might hit the thumbs up button if you have an iPhone, or she might just say, all right, sounds good. And then when Friday comes, you hit her up, around midday and you say, hey, are we good for tonight? And then if she ghosts you, then she ghosts you. But usually if it's working like it's supposed to, then she'll say to you, oh yeah, we're down for tonight. I'll see you there. All right. And then you say, all right, cool. Looking forward to seeing you. Boom. That's it.
Okay, so is it, I guess what I'm trying to ask here is it normal to have, I'm talking 5-6 bitches in a row? You know what I'm saying? Just maybe not in a row, but you know what I'm saying? A lot of women go ghost within the first 3 texts. Now, mind you, I don't like to text.
Again, why do you have 3 texts? Why do you have 3 texts, bro? What are you saying in those 3 texts?
I have to say something to the chick. So you're telling me.
Why do you feel like you have to say anything extra to it, girl? Why do you feel like you have to say anything extra? You don't know this girl. You just met her. Why do you have to say anything extra?
I know, but I'm just okay. So you're saying send one text with 90 in it, seconds, and if she says something else, she's either confirming it or saying or talking BS.
That's it.
And then you.
And if she's talking BS, just be like, "Hey, I'm kind of busy right now, but like I said, I'll reconfirm with you on Friday, and I'm still looking forward to seeing you, but I gotta go, or I'm doing some work. I'll talk to you soon. Enjoy your week."
No one's that busy.
You see, bro, so what? So fucking what?
60 seconds.
So what? You see, look, the whole time. Look, no, hold on, bro. The whole time, you know what your issue is? You are worried about what the woman is thinking about you. And you're not focused on what you think about yourself.
Okay.
What do you give a fuck if she's thinking that no one is that busy? She don't know you.
No. Okay, so here's what I'm saying. You're right. She doesn't know me, but I am saying I don't like that. Okay, so back to my question. So let me rephrase my question. Is it normal to have, a bunch of females in a row, go ghost like that? Is that am I doing something wrong, or is that the course?
It's normal. It's normal seconds. No matter what you do. But what I'm saying to you is sending all those frivolous texts back and forth doesn't help the situation. You need to stick to the
maybe 4 texts.
That's what I'm saying. That's too many.
Listen to me. I'm right to the point. I'm like, hey, how you doing?
Bro, 3 or 4 texts, that's too many.
No. I'm not asking the bitch how you doing, but I'm just saying, hey, you know what I'm saying? This is so-and-so. We met at the mall, at the food court. Looking forward to meeting you. What's your schedule like this weekend? So I'm right to the point.
But that's what. So this is what I need you to do. When you meet them, I need you to already have a date, have a day of the week. Like when you take their information, make that a part of the conversation. That's what I'm trying to say to you. You understand? So when you actually do send them the text, you can be very concise. You can be very concise to let them know that your only interest in them is to see them that day that you talked about when you met them. That's what I'm saying to you.
Okay.
And I'm saying, I honestly believe, I truly believe, I'm not saying I know the future, but what I'm saying is I honestly believe that will help you out. Have a specific, have more of a specific plan when you meet these women. And I feel like that will help you out, man. Honestly.
Okay. I mean, I have pretty good interactions and I get numbers and they respond. It's just,
but dude, there will be a lot of girls that flake too, bro. There will be a lot of girls that flake, but that's why it's a numbers game. That's why it's a grind. Okay. Don't worry about the girls that that ghost. Focus on the ones that actually go out on the date. You got me?
Okay. Yeah. It's just, I'm just checking my game to make sure, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm not doing something wrong.
Bro, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna show you something right here. Are you watching the show?
Not now, because I'm talking with you. I need to kind of stay focused on the conversation.
Okay. Well,
I can take a look at you real quick.
I want to show you. This is, if you can see this. This is a list of women on Facebook dating, and I wrote the same question. Hey, how are you? And not one of them, all of them matched with me, but not one of them replied to my hey, how are you question. This, and if you look at it, it's like probably 9 bitches, 9 chicks. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And this is me talking to you.
Okay.
This is me, the guy who everybody, you're a dating guy, so you should know everything and you should be fucking all the women and every woman you talk to should be, on her hands and knees sucking your dick and blah, blah, blah. No. I say, hey, they match with me and I say, hey, how are you? And they don't reply. 9 women right then and there. And trust me, I go through this shit and I clean it up all the time because I don't like seeing a whole bunch of chicks on my shit.
That's a little bit different. I'm getting numbers and
no.
Literally,
No. It amounts to the same thing, bro. What I'm trying to
I've had a chick like my statement,
bro,
bitches
bro,
whatever you say,
bro,
and then literally,
bro, stop it. Can you just stop it? Can you stop? Nobody feels sorry for you, bro.
Yeah.
Nobody feels sorry for you. I know you're frustrated.
No.
Stop it. I know you're frustrated.
I'm trying to come up with solutions, sir.
I know you're frustrated.
No. I'm trying to come up with solutions, sir.
No, the only solution is to keep working the numbers. That's the only solution. So when you get ghosted,
You're right. Okay.
When you get ghosted, don't let it bother you. Just continue working the numbers. That's what I'm saying to you.
Okay.
Because you're calling me right now out of frustration. And because even when I told you your 3 or 4 texts is too much, you're still like, yeah, but what if? No. If you're really just looking for solutions, then just listen to the solutions. Have a specific plan when you approach these women. Like, for example, like I said, say, look, I'm looking for, you seem pretty cute and I'm looking for somebody to hang out with this Friday night. Are you down? And she'd be like, oh yeah, that sounds good.
Okay.
And then you say, all right, cool. Text me right now. And when I text you back, I'm going to have all the information for where we're going to hang out this Friday night. And then boom, you send her that one text.
Text her if she tries to follow up with another text? What is the next text saying? I got to go. So the next text is I got to go. I'm busy.
What do you mean if she follows us with another text? What's the follow up?
I'm saying after I send her the first text with all the information in it.
Yes.
Women are going to try to send you another text.
She's going to send you a text that says, no. Listen. If you did what you're supposed to do, she's going to send you the text that says, sounds good. Or I look forward to seeing you.
Women. All right.
Okay.
I haven't done it. So, I haven't done it yet. So, okay.
And no matter what they tell you, your only reply is, and like I said, I send everything in one text. I tell them, here's the place, here's the time. And then I tell them, I will holler at you on Friday around midday to reconfirm. Have a great week. And when I say have a great week, usually they know I'm not going to talk to them until Friday midday when I tell them I'm going to contact them. So my purpose is concise, it's specific, and they know exactly what they're getting into. Now, every once in a while, I have a woman that says to me, oh, so what? We're not going to talk until then? And I tell them, no, we're not going to talk until then. And then that woman will get frustrated because she can't keep tabs on me and she can't get me to give her no extra attention. And then we won't go on a date. And I am okay with that. And so I continue on the grind. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do.
I don't get. You see, the thing is, you keep saying, but bro, women are gonna do this. Bro, women are gonna do it. I don't give a fuck what women are gonna do. If they're not doing what I need them to do, it doesn't matter. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Okay.
You need to start focusing on what you're trying to do. But again, add more specificity and more, purpose to why you want their number in the first place.
No. But when I'm talking to the chick, when I'm initially talking to her and conversing with her before I get her number, that's when I get very detailed. Hey, I'd like to see you, you know what I'm saying, this day at this time. Is that cool?
Wait. You asking me, is that cool? Or is that what you say to the girl?
No. That's what I'm saying to you.
Say that again. I'm sorry. I fucked up.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying to the female. Yes. You
say I want to see you on this day at this time.
Yeah. So I'd say, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I haven't really thought of it yet, but I'm just saying, I'd like to get together, you know what I'm saying? Saturday night, 8:00. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Are you down?
Exactly. Yeah. That's it.
Pretty much.
Yeah, that's it. That's all you need to say. And then you say to her,
like I say, I'm going to try that. But I have another question because I know you have to go.
Okay. Go ahead.
But the other question is this: any tips on just meeting women in general? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not real big on like talking to females in front of the entire food line. You know what I'm saying?
You said food lion?
Yeah.
You mean, or like in the whole supermarket?
You know what I'm saying?
See, here's one thing. Here's one thing that I use to get around that.
I have a chick to the side where I could talk to her and we could have a one-on-one.
Yeah, no. Here's what you got to do, bro. You have to get used to just talking to people in general, and have an attitude of we're all in this together, and it's like you know them already. Talk to people like you know them already. Do you understand? Like here's what I want you to do to get used to talking to people. When you see somebody, and it doesn't have to be a woman, you understand? When you see somebody, just be like, hey, how you been? Just like that. Say it with that type of tone and that type of levity. Have a very friendly, warm tone and be like, hey, how you been? Hey, how you doing? You understand what I'm saying? If you do that more often and start conversations with people, trust me, it'll get way more comfortable for you. And then you could talk to women wherever you are. I did that just the other night. I got to the bar early and I saw these two girls sitting down and I was like, hey, how y'all doing? And I was like, anybody sitting here?
So you
No, listen. So I said, hey, how y'all doing?
At the bar and stuff a lot.
Yeah. There's this place I like to go to where I usually meet my dates. And I got there early and I saw these two girls sitting there. I said, hey, how you doing? And then I said, anybody sitting here? It was like, no. I said, you mind if I join you guys? And it was like, no. And then I sat down and I was like, yeah, I'm just here waiting for my Tinder date. And so and we just started talking about dating and life and just like that. Just like exactly how I just told it to you, bro. You understand?
Okay. Yes, sir.
So make yourself get used to it. And remember, look, we're all people. We're all flawed. We're basically all in this together. If you keep that in your mind, it shouldn't be that hard to relate to people. And then once you have a handle on relating to people in general, it really shouldn't be that hard relating to women as well. All right.
Thank you, sir.
All right, man. Take it easy, man. Thanks for calling the show. Appreciate you.
All right.
All right. 347. What's going on?
What's going on, brother? I just got a comment, then a quick question.
All right, go ahead, bro.
Yeah, so the first thing, by the way, is Mike here. First thing I want to say
what's
is
up, Mike?
I'm really not surprised about what that dude was saying.
Yeah.
As soon as he said, "Oh, I hold my girlfriend by a strong hand," I'm like, okay, this is an extreme right winger, and I was right.
Yeah.
Let me explain, especially now. White men like him, you know why they're like that? Because they have deep insecurities. You know, they're insecure about trying anything new. They're insecure of the fact that a lot of us Black and Latino men are more sexually appealing. And this is why I've dealt with so many issues with guys just like that, but just not as detailed like that, because of course he's hiding behind a phone line.
Right.
So to all my Black, Latino, and all my men of color out there, just understand a lot of that shit comes from insecurity, because why do you think a lot of white women like us? Think of it like this, right? You got white men like him who have all these rules for society, right?
Mm-hmm.
And what are women raised under? A lot of rules. So now you're putting even more rules onto them. So that's why I think a lot of that thing happened. But Miles, I also got a question, and this is in all seriousness. You know how you talk about how you got to give certain privileges to a girlfriend when she's at a certain level?
Okay, we'll discuss it, but yeah, go ahead with your question.
When is the right time for you to start taking your socks off during sex? Because I feel like that's a privilege. You know what I'm
saying? Boy, you wild, man. You wild.
Like, you don't do that with a guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, for you to take your socks off, like, you really gotta, you know what I'm saying? You really gotta have some type of feelings for the girl. Like, that's when things, you know what I mean?
Yo, my nigga.
When is a good time for you to start doing that?
My nigga, that is a very critical question. As much as as funny as it sounds, that is a critical fucking look. My the chick that I've been with for years, like my main chick, bro, she gets so tight when I keep my socks on in the bed, bro. She gets so tight, and I asked her about that one day, and it really, it's like a cultural thing where it's like, if you got your socks on in the bed, it's like you are, it's kind of like when somebody comes into your house and they keep their jacket on and you're like, yo, take your coat off, get comfortable. You in my house, you know what I'm saying? So it's the same type of thing. But when is it time, bro? I think when you can, after the 6 to 18 month period where you actually calling her your girl, I think that's around the time that you can do that. You understand what I'm saying?
Word. All right, Miles. But Miles, my brother, thank you so much. I really appreciate it, brother.
I appreciate you too, man. Take it easy. Thanks for always, being an interesting call and calling in the show, supporting the show, man. Appreciate you, bro. All right, so we got one more left. I'm gonna just take this and we're gonna be out. 313, you are on live with Miles Cunningham. What's up?
Mr. Cunningham, how you doing, man?
I'm chilling, man. What's going on with you?
Shit, man. Man, you should have went 8-ball on that motherfucker, man.
You know what? I really, bro, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I really wanted to hear what he had to say. I really wanted to hear all of the grimy shit that he had to say about niggers. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah. You should have just doing some little education. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, we taught y'all motherfuckers how to clean and wash y'all ass and this and that. And y'all was jealous of us.
Bruh, nigga,
y'all stripped us.
Yo, let me tell you something. My history teacher was a white man. A white man told me that when Europeans came to Africa and saw soap, them niggas thought it was cheese and ate that shit.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah, exactly. Man, just listening to him just go off like that, it's like, okay, he wish he was one of us. You know what I'm saying? He wish he didn't have to go inside when it's so hot outside and shit. You know what I'm saying? That way he won't turn tomato red. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, that shit was funny.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to clip that shit, man, because I ain't know it's gonna turn into that.
What you was doing though?
Say that again?
Yeah. Huh?
No, say that again.
No, I said it was just funny. It was irritating but funny at the same time. Like, this motherfucker got a lot of nerve, but he only doing it because, he on YouTube and he ain't got to show his face and this and that.
Exactly.
So, he was brave to do that, but
exactly.
Yeah.
You never know. He probably a fucking congressman or some shit. You never know.
Yeah, probably. Shit. He's probably, one of them, up there, But yeah, I just had to call in and say that shit, man. That shit was funny. But I'm gonna leave you to it, man.
All right, man. I appreciate you, man. Thanks for supporting the show. Thanks for calling in, man. You be safe, man. Peace.
All right, you too, for sure.
All right, man. All right, guys. I think there was a couple of questions left on this bitch. Let me see. When the word pillar said, oh, you talked about the flakes. Now, the last one was from True Color. He says, how can I get money from a chick without pimping or like making her sell her body? Just ask her for money. You know what I'm saying? Tell her the shit that you need, and you know, and you would like her to help you, and see if she help you. You know what I'm saying? Look, man, everything is just a question, and you just gotta have the courage to say it. That's it. And you gonna have some chicks that's gonna be down to help you and down to do shit for you, and you can have some chicks that's not. It is what it is. You know. The phrase is, "Let me hold something." You know what I'm saying? That's what niggas be saying to chicks, man. Let me hold some more. Let me get some money, or you got some money. You got some money I can have. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm not the type of nigga to do that. I don't ask women for money. But you know, if that's the type of space you want, then do that shit. But like I said, not every woman's gonna be down, but you have some women that will be down. Anything you need from a woman, they'll be willing to give it to you if you're willing to ask for it. You understand? Anything you need from a woman, they'll be willing to give it to you if you're willing to ask for it. Especially the right woman. You get what I'm saying? The right woman will give it to you. So that's it, man. But appreciate everybody for hanging out, man. Appreciate my racist white brothers for, you know, having the vitriol to come on and, you know, spit they shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, honestly, I enjoyed that because this is what I already know that's in the minds of a lot of white people. And it was refreshing to actually hear it. You understand? And none of that shit surprises me. None of that shit even offends me. And I told y'all a long time ago, when you got certain levels of game, it's hard for shit to be offensive because I know the reason behind why he's saying it. I already know the reason behind why he's saying it. So it's hard to be offended. You understand? It's hard to be offended when you know shit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, shout out to him for calling in and speaking what he think is his truth. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody else who called in. And shout out to everybody that hung out with me in the chat. I know this was long, but I had to let my white brother vent. You know what I'm saying? Because white brothers need love too. You feel me? So it's your man, it's your man Lucario, right? Nah, it's your man Miles Cunningham. Appreciate y'all. Remember, check out that bad boy membership. Remember, like I told y'all, I think the line that I have in my bio for my dating profile is really bringing them in. So if you get on a 60-minute consultation with me, remind me to tell you what it is. All right. And you can get on the 60-minute consultation by going to my Instagram, Miles in the Game, and hitting the link in the bio, or you can check the description in my YouTube videos, and the link is in there too. So yeah, get on that bad boy membership. You know, remember this channel, it has been demonetized, so hit that donation link. And we really appreciate you, man. And always remember, the truth is inside you. And I'm gonna leave y'all like how we usually leave y'all with the you know, with that trailer, man. Where is it? Hold on. Here we go. All right, take it easy, y'all. The truth is inside you. Peace.
When it comes to being a man, it's about being that rock. It's about being stable.
So first, you're gonna have to find discipline within yourself. Do you have that type of discipline? Do you even have the heart to be ruthless?
Women need leadership. It is in their nature to seek out leadership.
You know, you can't do it 99 because all that's part of a man. You got to do it 100.
Apparently, these women out here having sex with somebody. Apparently, they're getting pregnant with somebody. Shoot, somebody getting some.
You should look at something like hypergamy and allow it to inspire you to always be evolving, getting better, expanding, developing.
There are things you know, there are things you don't know. Then there are things you don't know you don't even know.
There can be 10 of us in one room, and there's one question, and there's 10 correct answers, all different.